What up, fam? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. This is A2D Wednesday nights. Talking Birds with you. Jordan Davis back and a big corner brought in. And literally and figuratively, we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice.
The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you. Let the celebration begin.
Oh, welcome in, everybody, to another edition of A2D Wednesday nights, only on A2D Radio every Wednesday. We're brought to you by our doc. Make them yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, specialized physical therapy, locations in Burlington, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. As always, joined by Noah Eaton, Ryan Alizik, Mikey Buckets, Greg Milakovic, Rob Brinkman. I'm Tom Arnone. Everybody out there, fire us up. Got a lot to go over. World Baseball Classic. Oh, disaster averted. All right, we're in, baby. We're in.
Tight.
Crushed them last night, but listen, you know, the motherland came up big. The Italians came up big. All right, proud of the Italians, proud of the espresso. So, you know, great job by them tonight and last night, honestly. Great job by them last night, but we'll talk about that later on the show. Any hope left for the Sixers? I don't know. I mean, I hope. I got to go down there a bunch still. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute. This is just like you can't make it up. Like it's impossible to have nice things, and we'll talk about that in the second portion of the show here. But we got to open up because the Eagles have done some things, right? And I know there's probably people out there that aren't excited. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a bunch of dryer sheets out there with zero feel for life and zero feel for football, but they might have been good in the backyard one time. Okay, they have no clue on what they're talking about. And there's a couple things. I'll start before we get into the poll question. I'll start about Reed Blankenship. Yeah, he wears a C. He's been overrated. He's been okay. He's okay. And that's okay. It's okay to say, and it's okay that he was okay. But we're acting like we lost Ed Reed. I mean, the way people are acting is like Ed Reed just left. Ed retired. We're done. No, guys, we're okay. We're okay. Is it another hole to fill? Sure. The whole league has holes. The whole league tries to fill holes every year. This is what happens, right? But where do you win at? Up front, okay, where you win at. They go out. Obviously, Jordan Davis, you got to bring him, you know, you got to extend him. He deserved it. He earned it, and rightfully so. And then Tariq Woolen's a gigantic acquisition for this football team. Like, I don't care about personal fouls. I don't care about bravado. I watch guys not want to tackle here in Darius Slay. So I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? You got to – he's 6'4", and you have the best secondary in football now. Like, that's not up for debate. It's not up for debate anymore. It's the best secondary in the National Football League, even without Ed Reed in the secondary. That's how good they are. That's how good they are. They got four corners that are good. Like, I mean, some are better than others, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, you got all pros in Mitchell and Coop. Okay, Tariq Woolen's is 26 years old, right? So maybe a little growing up to do personal fouls wise. All right, and I know Seattle was talking about dealing him last year, but he was a big part of why they got to where they got to too defensively. Okay, so and then obviously we brought back the guy from the Jets, who I've always thought is a decent slot guy. And I'm just drawing a blank on his name. Michael
Carter.
Yeah, you know, he'll be able to play. But you get what I'm saying. Really deep there. Andrew McCuba's back. Okay, year two. That's a guy who was a ball hawk all year. That's look at your secondary. You got to find another safety. I got you. Okay, I'll just go bring back CJ then. Let's just run it back for a third time. Okay, I don't care. You'll find that hole. So it's not like I'll trade off the safety to go end the corner conversation. Like that second corner was a big problem. We knew it was a big problem. We talked about it being a problem all year. So their second thing they go do is address it, and not just address it. I think they address it in a big way, and they address it that it's like, yeah, 1 year, $16 million, but a guy's got to come out and play. He's going to earn another contract. I love that. I absolutely love that. You know how I feel about that stuff. So I think all that's a home run that leads into our poll question in a way. And if you want another home run, here it is. Howie Roseman will swoop in and trade for Maxx Crosby. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, that's where we're live. Everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. Hit the like, subscribe, follow. Most importantly, join the conversation. disagree. I don't feel it. I don't feel it money wise. I don't buy it. I mean, you spent resources up front. I mean, Jalen Hunt's turned into a really good player. Nolan Smith hurt a lot last year, so jury's out, and he needs to come back and have a monster year. So, do you need more there? Absolutely, we know we need more there. I just don't know if I'm giving up a first, two firsts, a first and a third. Jalen Carter. None of that conversation needs to ever happen. I mean, Jalen Carter's at Jordan Davis presser today. Like these things, certain conversations should never happen. And I know he didn't have a great year last year. Maybe it was injuries. All right, and he's got to figure it out if he wants to get paid. But at the end of the day, I'm not trading like a young player and giving up assets for a guy that, yeah, he's 29 years old. I think he's awesome, but he just reportedly failed a physical. And we can say whatever we want to say, that it's Baltimore's way of getting out of a deal, however we want to think about it. There was something they didn't like. There was something that concerned them. In Baltimore, that is. To say, nope, we're out on this deal. He failed his physical. Okay, I think the guy's probably healthy, but something alarmed them for 2 firsts. Something scared away, because you don't want to make a deal and then not. for star players, you're not like, hey, we're all in. You get your fan base fired up, and then it's like, fail the physical, send them back. Like, I don't think any organization would want to do that on purpose, right?
They've done it twice. They've done it twice.
Greg, I don't disagree with you. I'm not giving up. I'm not doing it. I
don't think you have to. I don't think you have to give up first anymore. Not anymore.
If you're saying,
not
if you're
anymore.
Sitting here and saying that everybody thinks they're lying, then you do.
Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows Max is hurt. Everybody knows it. There's always a medical team though that will approve it. My point is, I don't think you have to give. To your point though, the firsts are off the table. Jalen Carter's off the table, but I think Howie works his magic and gets in there and gets a second and 2/3.
I mean, sign me up then. I don't buy it. I don't buy an organization can just trade a guy for 2 firsts, a fan favorite, right? Now they need to do it, but a fan favorite for 2 firsts, that excites an organization and fan base that's in rebuild mode. We've been there with picks. Okay, we know how that feels. So you do that, and then you're going to come back and trade for a second and 2/3. Like, I don't know. I just, that's my issue with it. It's not the player. It's not anything more than I just don't know how he gets it done for less. And like, listen, I love Howie. Okay, but if I'm the Raiders, if the Eagles call, I don't pick up the phone for Maxx Crosby. Like, I'm not even negotiating with you. I'm going to negotiate with somebody that's panic deals, right? That's what I'm looking for when I'm trading star players. I'm looking for somebody who's going to make a panic offer because they feel like this is the guy that will get them over the hump. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm Maxx Crosby away from over the hump, right? I think I'm right on the hump, right? And there's other – I don't know what else is out there defense and wise. I don't off the top of my head.
Nothing.
Okay, there probably isn't much, but we draft well there. So, again, I know we need offensive line. I know we need this. We need a lot of things. So, like, you're going to go trade any assets away for one player when we need offensive linemen in a big way, or the following year, Jalen might die on the field. So you have to replace Lane Johnson. Now, listen, you can do that money wise too. Like, there is a thing called free agency too. So again, they went up front. They know how it is. So could I go see him do it? Sure. Right. But I don't think they'll ever give up 2 firsts for him. I just don't think that's the way they want to build themselves. I don't think that's the way this organization works. A first, sure, right? But I don't think they go more than that. So I'll disagree. I don't want to go. I mean, all right, we already went.
You would give 23 for Maxx Crosby?
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, what do I need to win this year? Like, are people's heads full if I go to the title game?
I wouldn't give up the 23rd pick for Maxx.
Because I'm not. I have
wouldn't do it either.
Much.
I wouldn't do it. You hit the nail on the head. The Raiders are not – you can't go backwards that far to where Howie's going to want to do it. And Howie MO lately is kind of like the splash moves are on offense. They seem to want to build the defense with the draft picks and guys like Woolen and get guys like Reed Blankenship in your building, use them up, and then someone else pays them. He'll probably be good there in Houston, and we're going to hear about it every time our safety makes a mistake. But, I mean, that's what they've been doing on the defensive side of the ball. Because now you got to pay Jalen. I guess they're waiting. I was pretty surprised to hear that a Jordan Davis extension got done before.
Well, why?
Jalen Carter.
He's a year prior to him.
Yeah.
True. I guess that's the only thing.
Well, I don't think there's anything to be concerned about when Jalen's at the conference with him. So I wouldn't even read into anything more than Jordan Davis is drafted a year prior to Jalen Carter. So he has 1 year left where Jalen's got 2. Mm-hmm. 2 more after.
I guess.
Well, plus the
guy was out.
On a deal now.
How do you earn a deal last year? I love Jalen Carter. How do you earn himself?
I'm not angry about the extension.
No, I'm just asking you, you thought it was weird that he came before him, but in reality, I think that's a great organization. One guy went out there, lost weight, dominated, snap count went up tremendously. Okay, had a monster year where the other guy had a down year, which is okay, it happens. Was injured, different things like that. So if I'm gonna say who earned it, and this guy's coming up anyway, it's Jordan Davis. You win in the middle anyway, Brinks. You're good with it. I deep down because you win with your tackles. You need elite tackles in this league.
I'm totally fine. I wouldn't. I'm not. I'm leaving Maxx Crosby alone. I'm leaving that alone. Let someone else negotiate and barter with the Raiders for what's gonna. We know what their asking price is. Someone met it, and then they backed out, or he's hurt, or I don't know. But I'm leaving that Maxx Crosby stuff alone. I can do better with my money than just one guy.
Because it's not just going to be a first either, right? It's going to be at least 3 picks. If it's not 2 firsts, it's going to be a first and 2 thirds. It's, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And I could be completely wrong. Maybe Howie's just the greatest hero in the world. But I doubt it. So there's 2 disagrees.
I absolutely agree with this, Paul. I think this is where Howie works his magic. I think Howie is already on the phones. You have to attack.
We're pre-ordering MLB The Show. He's in fantasy mode.
Already in it. I already got the Maxx Crosby 98 jersey on order. No,
the fantasy land.
No, but here's the thing too. We got to think of it from the Raiders side. They just went overboard signing their free agents to Kobe Dean, Tyler Lindblom, and they gave them a lot of money. And now they're going to sit there and say, all right, now I'm going to need to find a way to get $30 million more back on the board because Maxx Crosby's here. Because you got to bring him back because you're going to still you're still going to honor those contracts you sold. The Raiders can all of a sudden just say, sorry, Tyler, I'm got to restructure your deal and take less money from you and potentially lose you. Same thing with Nakobe. I could do that. But I think they're going to honor it because they like you said, Tommy, that's their guy, right? So they're going to take him back. But they get something close to value. I'm with you, though. I don't know. I might give up 1 first. I'm not giving up 2. Jalen Carter's off the table if that was even a true rumor, right? I am absolutely in on Howie going and getting Maxx Crosby. This is where I think he shines. We do need help and depth, especially at the defensive end position. I think they were dead set on signing re-signing Jalen Phillips until Carolina came in and gave him a Brinks truck. So they need that. They need that splash there at the end. And I know you can say you get drafted and you can do that, but you can just throw the money at him and throw the resources and get that guy right now, and instead of waiting to get there. Because I don't know that obviously that guy's not in the draft, not where we're going to be able to draft from, right? That guy's not at 23. You get top 5. But I'm saying you're not getting a guy at 23 that's going to be Maxx Crosby this year.
You don't know that.
I absolutely know that. There's no one on the draft at 23 that's going to be there.
Maxx Crosby drafted.
But Maxx Crosby's there now. That's my point.
But you can't say you're definitely not going to get that guy. I don't know. I mean, I tend to agree with you, but on this, you don't know that to come out and make a blanket statement you're going to lie to the people that there ain't no shot.
Well, Nolan Smith's not Maxx Crosby. We got him at what, 30? 25? Nolan Smith?
And Jalen Hunt's better than Nolan Smith, and we drafted him later. So again,
but they're not Maxx Crosby.
Nobody's saying either one. Who compared him to Maxx Crosby? You said there's no way at 23 you can land a guy that's as good as him, and I just said I don't know if that's fully true. That's all. We don't know.
Yeah,
that's all.
In this draft, that's not happening.
Probably, I said probably to you, but you don't fully know that. You don't know that. There's always a guy that we don't think's good. I'm not debating you. I'm just speaking in general. Like there's guys who fall. There's guys who people look past a little bit for metrics and some measurements that are just football players, right? Like it happens all the time. Like again, when was Maxx Crosby drafted? He was a later pick from what I remember.
He was.
So you never know where you find the next Maxx Crosby. Again, are you getting that guy this year, Greg? To your point, absolutely not. I'll agree with you. You ain't drafting a guy walking in with 14 sacks. Fair. You know what I mean? And you put him on this defense with this secondary. It's some elite shit going on. I'm right there with you.
Yep.
I just don't know if I can give up 23 for it. If you want to come play around with a second, like you said, maybe a second. I don't know.
And the other side of it too, it doesn't even have to happen now, right? This could happen at the draft where you could give up next year's first, or it could happen in training camp. You give up next year's first. I'm not necessarily saying it's going to happen right now, but the longer he's on the Raiders, the longer his price drops.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that part of it, or they just keep him.
Yeah.
They can't keep him, though. Like you said, with the money with the other guys.
I mean, they have the money. It's just a matter of if they want to shell it out, right?
I think they had like the most. I think they had the most cap space. If I remember seeing that, so like they had the money to be able to pay him. They're not going to be over the cap or anything, but just do the Raiders, who have the #1 overall pick and are going to draft a rookie quarterback in the AFC West, where you have a retooled Kansas City Chiefs team, Broncos team, which probably should have went to the Super Bowl, and the Chargers team, which also made the playoffs. Are they going to do anything next year? No. So, do they really want to pay a top 10 defensive end? Like, is that their best thing? But who knows?
I said, shift it. Hey, Jacob, you don't have to they got to win, but like to act like this year, like you have to go all in for just one guy. I don't think they're like I don't necessarily believe they're just one guy away anyway. Like they got some things to fill, but like they're young. Like to say that like it has to be win now, like they're still young though. Like in some aspects of Saquon getting older, guys will always get older, guys will leave, but like there's a lot of young players here that you have still a 3-year window, in my opinion. So do you got to go to an NFC title game at minimum? Yes. But I also think you can go there without Maxx Crosby probably. But I'll take them. Like, I'm not mad about it. I want to make it clear. Like, I'm not mad if we get Maxx Crosby. I just think we're getting a little delusional because where's our money? Like, we act like we have endless amounts. Like, we act like we're the only team who can, like, spend money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how we make it work, especially when you're giving up later picks, because those picks don't equal as much money on your salary cap. It's very hard. Like, who's taking the hit? You're not bringing Jalen Carter back because essentially that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I think this is a want and not a need. So will he swoop in? I don't think so. Would I be mad at it? No. But not to shift the conversation too crazy, is A.J. Brown definitely staying here? Because the only other option I could see is that if he were to go and you receive a first back for him, maybe you just flip-flop that pick. And that's how you get Crosby. I don't know because the A.J. Brown thing has been quiet. I don't know if he's back. I'm not saying I would do it. If he's back, cool. If he's not and you get a first for him, that's the only way I see you doing it, because I'm not giving up 2 firsts.
Well, Howie's rightfully asking for the moon for AJ, which you should. Even if you're going to entertain it, you should. The Patriots were the hottest team that were talking about it, and they just gave $70 million to Romeo Dobbs. So I doubt that they're in.
Which is crazy.
Well, they're based off what other teams got. Like, what was it? The Bills just traded a first-round pick for DJ Moore. Like, if DJ Moore is worth the first-round pick and he didn't have a great year last year, is A.J. Brown worth 2? Are the Patriots really going to trade you 2 first-round picks?
And then, I don't think I'm doing it right now, currently constructed, but if I get 2 first-round picks for Brown, I mean, welcome home Crosby. That's the only way I could see it happening. I don't want Brown to leave, but I'm just saying if that's the decision for him to go, that's the only way I see this happening. It's similar contracts, I think. Brown got a $96 million extension. Crosby's on a $106 million. So it's not. I mean, you're taking $10 million more.
No, the big difference there is the cap hit that it would be on AJ for specifically this year. The next 2 years, not so bad. Specifically this year, the cap hit will be brutal.
Yeah.
So again, I
absolutely think AJ is an Eagle.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's staying here. He should stay here. And there's no way in hell you should move this guy unless you get the moon, the stars, the girl, the house, fucking everything. All right? If you don't get all of that, then keep.
But if you do, Noah, if you get everything, are you getting Crosby?
Potentially.
That's where I'm at. Like, I don't think we need it. Yeah. I think it's a want, not a need. I just think that's the only scenario in which I see this happening.
Yeah, Crosby's more of a. I would absolutely say he's more of a, like, it'd be nice to have, you know? But I mean, I get it. Blankenship, we lost him. We lost Nakobe Dean. You know, they were good players, not great. And there's a big difference between good and great. All right? Quinyon Mitchell, who's still here, he's a great player and will continue to be a great player. A.J. Brown is a great player, albeit maybe some can argue he had a little bit of a down year last year. We need to keep great players on our roster. Newsflash, if we want to go back to another Super Bowl anytime soon, when you have a great player, you have talent, you want to find a way to keep them. And, you know, with all due respect to the dial and everything else, let's stop worrying about, how are we going to trade A.J. Brown? Why don't we start worrying about figuring out how we're going to make this football team better so we can avoid the late season disaster we had last year and how we got embarrassed by San Francisco in the playoffs, at home, no less. So if we want to get back to the Super Bowl, guys like A.J. Brown, you want them here. And unlike what the rest of the media wants to portray, he's actually pretty well liked by the rest of this roster, you know? And sure, he might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Hey, I got news for you. Everybody's a pain. Every great player, most great players are a pain in the ass. Most great players, especially at a skill position, they have a bit of an ego. Yeah, they want the football. They want to be great. They want to have a huge impact on the game. So, look, AJ will be an Eagle, period. And as far as Crosby goes, I mean, as far as the poll, I mean, I'm going to disagree. I don't think he ends up here in Philadelphia. I'd love to have it, but we have many other needs on this roster, specifically the offensive line, which has been beaten, battered up, bruised, and getting a little bit older. I mean, Lane Johnson's not going to be here forever.
No, it's last year.
You know, so that has to be their main focus in the draft. Alluding to your point, Tom, you win up front. You win on the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the offensive line was their weakest point last year, and that's why they struggled.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, obviously it hurt Barkley. It hurt the run game. It hurts. But hurt Jalen. It hurt everything. I mean, Juergens has been banged up. Landon Dickerson's never healthy. This guy's never healthy. He's great. Love him to death. It's just guy's always limping around every other week. And Lane Johnson's his last year. So the offensive line you definitely have to focus on. I think that's their main focus. So I disagree to the poll. I don't think Howie swoops in. Again, I think it's a want, not a need. I just think the only scenario in which it happens is if AJ goes, but I totally agree with Noah. He's a great player, and you keep a great player here. But if you get rid of a great player and get a bunch of assets for that great player, you can go out and get another great player just on the other side of the ball. That's where my mind's at. That's the only way I see that happening.
Yeah, AJ is a stud. Look, I know I was mad at him. I don't like the way he finished the season. You know, I thought he became a little bit of a mutt. But he's done enough great things here. And he's a team captain for a reason. And I'm okay with not taking a $40 million dead cap hit and keeping a great player and not even like having this conversation. Not us, just like in general, like out with friends, like it's a mute conversation. He's not going anywhere. Now, if somebody comes and offers you freaking 3 firsts, all right, you might have to go sit down then, right? But that's not happening. So again, can somebody always swoop in and offer a boatload and then say, yeah, we got to do it? Sure, it always is possible. Okay, but I just do not believe that they're even looking to do it. They're not picking up the phone. I'll leave it there. I can promise you Howie Roseman is not picking up the phone for A.J. Brown. Not to call somebody else. Doesn't mean he didn't get a call about it. Just means he did not call anybody. I can promise you that. Because that's got to get ran through the damn quarterback. That's going to get ran through a lot of people on this football team if you're pulling a trigger on that guy. It's just like, to me, I'm not trading A.J. Brown just to get Maxx Crosby. Me personally, I'm not doing it. My quarterback needs him too bad. Like, my quarterback's a 50-50 guy. And I'm going to take away a great 50-50 ball guy? Nope. I got to know how my offense is built. I got to know what he does well. And I can't strip 10 touchdowns away and then go take A.J. Brown away too. And then say, okay, well, now I got my defense end I wanted, but I got nothing on offense that I had. Like, now I got 2 other replacements coming in he needs to gain chemistry with. So I just think they have a lot of other stuff, like, you guys have all mentioned yourselves. They got things they need to go and address to get deeper. And doesn't mean they don't trade picks for a DN, though. I mean, it doesn't mean they don't go out and make a move for a DN. Because I truly believe, before Ryan goes, I truly believe if it's not going to be Maxx Crosby, it's going to be somebody. Mm-hmm. Like, they're going to trade for a defense end because they have a need for one. They do. They have a need for one more than they need to get deeper behind Lane and Landon right now, in a weird way, right?
Well, yeah, because they're back
this year.
This year, right? Absolutely, because they're back.
They're back for this year, but I mean, the reason Landon Dickerson, the 2nd-round pick, not because he's not an all-pro. It's because he was banged up in college. So when a young guy's banged up, hey, I gotta get banged up a little bit in the pros. Nakobe Dean, 2nd-round pick, not because he's not the team captain and one of the best players on the football field. It's because he was nicked up a lot. So this is what you get when you miss time. You miss time. Like, and I love both of them. Greg knows how I feel about both of those guys. Right? I wanted both of them. They were home run picks. But you also need to know what you're getting when guys come out of college hurt. You have to understand Jahad Campbell's getting all-season surgery. Like, you got to understand it. Super talented. I said it was a great pick. It is. But you also have to understand guys who get hurt get hurt. So you gotta write it down somewhere. Hey, Jahad might miss for a year. Write it in.
Go back to when we took Landon Dickerson. I mean, sure, on the surface. Hey. He had a great start to his career, right? And there still may be plenty left in the tank for him. But when he was in college, 4 of his 5 seasons in college ended in injury.
No, I know. That's why I said he dropped to a 2nd-round pick for a reason. Not because he wasn't an all-pro, because he's banged up in college.
But it is big knowing that the offensive line isn't going to be here for at least past this year. I think there's going to be big changes. So with Stoutland gone, especially, it'd be big to draft offensive linemen this year so they can develop behind Lane Johnson, learn from Dickerson. Like, I think that's huge in development because you got a new guy. What's his name? Chris Cooper? Chris Cooper, something like that. He's from the Vikings. Who knows?
That's cool. They couldn't fucking block shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think they killed every quarterback there, so that should be a good time.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins has 7 broken ribs still.
It's dead.
But
yeah, why is Jeff Stoutland gone again?
Oh, that's not dude.
I don't know. I think he knows that this line is banged up.
No, it's not why. When we stop with who's just throwing things against the wall, I just think it was time. I just think it was time.
He knows Juergens' back's no good.
Well, both Juergens and Dickerson just went to Columbia to get them, so
I go with them next time. I mean, call, brother. You know what I mean?
Where are they getting
Columbia? Because nothing gets in the U.S. because the Food and Drug Administration is a fucking joke, Brinks. That's why. Because we're, you know what I mean? We're not
going to go see El Chapo.
But that's your Chapo. You go to El Chapo and he freaking cleans your ass right up. You know what I mean?
I'd feel better if it was like
off the books,
or something like that. Honestly,
I love
he met up with Aaron Rodgers, did some psychedelics.
Go to the darkness retreat.
Everybody's in dark caves. Like just
hopefully the treatment works.
Yeah, hopefully it does.
All right, well, I'm going to agree to the poll.
At least
I'm going to agree to the poll. Guys, I want to agree to the poll.
Friday night back way from Columbia way there, boys.
Guys, I want to agree to the poll. I want to agree. I want to agree to the poll, guys. Yeah, you guys having a good conversation. I'm glad everybody's having a good time tonight. This is good. I'm going to agree to the poll solely based on the fact that Howie Roseman is somehow going to fleece the fuck out of the Raiders.
What are you doing with the poll again?
I'm gonna agree to the poll.
Oh,
I'm gonna agree. Yeah, agree. Just make sure everybody heard me 17 times. Right. Here we go.
Grease the polls. Got it.
Grease the polls. Absolutely. No, I think that the Raiders are going to panic at some point. It might take all the way into training camp. At some point during the next, few months, July, August, Maxx Crosby he's going to be in camp. He's like, I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I don't want to be here. Get me out of here. And then they're going to panic. Howie's going to call up, offer a second and 2/3, and we're going to get Maxx Crosby for basically nothing. So we're not going to hear about it for a couple months, but he's going to be there. Oh yeah, he's going to go back. Oh, I'm so happy to be here in Oakland, or no, Vegas now. So happy to be here in Vegas. I really like this young core we got. I got a real thing in Mendoza. I hope he does really well. That's still going to take number one. And he's like, we're not going to win shit. We're going to come in fourth in the division. I'm not going to do anything, so I'm just collecting a check. Let me go try to win something. Hey, get me out of here. Tom, trade me. I want to go to Philly. Right? And then Howie's going to call up. Be like, hey, we'll give you about a bucket of baseballs. We'll pay for your water for the next 3 years, and then we'll give you a second-round pick. How's that? And then that's what's going to happen. So there we go. Do I realistically think that the Eagles need to trade for an edge rusher? Right? They need one. Their secondary's on lock. Right? You have two of the top two cover corners in the league on the outside, Enrique and Quinion. And then you got an all-pro corner in Coop in the slot, right? You got Makuba in the back, and then who cares who's playing the other safety spot? You're playing too high anyway. Who cares? You got Zach Bond and you got Jahad Campbell running in the middle. You got two great defensive tackles, and you got a couple other guys, but you just don't have that veteran edge rusher that puts your defense and just when you drop 7 guys in coverage every time, that one guy who's going to win every single one-on-one. So go get Maxx Crosby. Go get someone like, I don't know, I heard Jonathan Grenard, right? Maybe he's a guy you go out and get. Shit, maybe TJ Watt. Maybe Myles Garrett. I don't know. Go get somebody splashy. I know we have other things, but I would love to have a veteran edge rusher here who's proven himself. And then honestly, because they're just nobody would score on us. You could score 15 points a game and you'd still go 15-2 because nobody's going to score. So we'll see. It'd be fun. Maxx Crosby would be fun to have.
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders have been doing dumb shit for years. So, I mean, I wouldn't be completely shocked if.
Well, I forget who said it, but I wouldn't even answer if Howie's calling the phone. Yeah, Howie wins every trade he has ever made. Don't answer the phone for Howie Roseman. He always wins. But again, don't worry. He'll do something, and the Eagles will be better for it. And everybody will be like, I can't believe Howie did it again. Because he does it every offseason. And then every season. Would have been great to keep Jalen Phillips here, but I don't hate the Eagles for not giving him $30 million.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Whew.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, Phillips is good, but he's not that good.
Mm-hmm. And just a quick AJ Brown thing. I love what I see from AJ Brown. The fact that he congratulated all of his buddies who were on the team. Guys, he congratulated all of his friends who were on the team, Instagram posts, hey, yo, glad you got your money. Hey, good luck out there. Da, da, da. That tells me everything I need to know about this guy. I don't care that he complains about not getting the ball or does a couple random tweets here or there. He's a captain for a reason. These guys love him. They don't want him going anywhere. He's a very productive player. Keep him here. But again, like what you guys have said, Eagles don't get rid of good players. They bring good players in.
Yep, I agree. Bertha said, why isn't Brisker getting more love? The kid can play. I'd love to have him over CJ. Yeah, and I like Brisker a lot. I think he's
only 26.
Yeah, another ball hawk. So
only 26, which shocked me. I was talking to my dad about that earlier. We were talking about at dinner. We were talking about, Brisker and because he's a Penn State guy. So, and I was thinking Brisker. Yeah. I was thinking he was near 30, and I'm like, yeah, probably not getting him. And then I looked it up. He's only 26. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be all in on Brisker.
It's one of those no-brainers.
Yeah, for sure.
He can give you what Reed Blankenship gave you last year.
For sure.
I wouldn't have any doubt about that.
There's no question.
He takes the ball away more than he does too. A little more, finds the football in his hands a little bit more than Reed does.
Yeah.
And the same with Makuba. So I mean, I think people will just forget about Makuba. He was like all over, always around the football before he went down. So they're good. I mean, I agree. They are that edge up away from like being fully elite, right? They really are. It's just going to depend where they get it and if it's an elite edge rusher. Like I just think they're a really good one away. Like you know what I mean? I don't think it even needs to be like elite. There's a double-digit sack guy away from you having a lot of fear on who you're doubling today.
And we kind of saw that with Jalen Phillips, right? Jalen Phillips, It wasn't like anything like obviously Maxx Crosby or Myles Garrett, but he filled into that role really good on this team.
Oh, I got $30 million a year.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So he filled in real nice. I mean, thanks for your service, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, sir. But like again, that's all you're looking for because you have Carter and Davis, and they command so much attention. They really do. And then like Jalen Hunt's turned into a really good pass rusher. So when you factor that in, you're just missing an 8 to 10 sack guy on the other side, and that's why they brought Brandon Graham back, and they just needed something. They were looking for other like different pieces they could rotate in. And none of it really worked out for him. Like we really never fully got after the quarterback, but we were great in coverage. So if you can get now, you've got that other corner, so you're confident back there. And all you're missing is that one other piece. Like, I mean, I disagree with the poll, but I agree that like he's swooping in for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless he's got a target in the draft that they might love some edge guys, second, third round that they feel like can come in and be death to Nolan and Jalen Hunt. I don't know. Like, I don't get paid those bills, right? I'd love to. But I don't. So again, they need offensive line. But they don't need a ton. They don't have overwhelming needs coming into this year. They really don't. I mean, looking for a third wide receiver. They signed 2 tight ends. I don't know, right? I mean, Calcaterra and the guy from Jacksonville. I mean, it's not overwhelming.
That's not your answer to your point.
It's not your answer. Yeah,
you're still looking for someone to catch the football.
Yeah,
neither of those guys can.
I mean, Grant's obviously better receiver than the other guy, but
then or whoever the other guy.
Yeah, you don't have that duel. Yeah. You don't have that duel anymore.
Did Goddard get? Goddard didn't sign anywhere, right?
No.
So they pushed back his like free agency date to Friday. So that tells me they're trying to work out an extension.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rule out Goddard coming back. I really wouldn't.
Not now that you didn't spend it on Phillips, right? I think Phillips is that key. And I know he had a down year, but like that's where I was kind of shocked that Reed wasn't back for that number because you didn't spend it on Phillips, right? And I think, but now I think that trickles down to your point, Noah, to Goddard, right? You didn't spend that 18 to 20 million on Jalen Phillips,
right?
And you still need a tight end, and there's really no one available in free agent or the draft that's going to give you what Goddard is.
Yeah, exactly. A tight end who can get open, catch the football, keep the chains moving. Hey,
there's only one more. There's only one more guy.
Who?
Njoku.
Oh yeah, man.
He's the only other guy who would be like in that mold. Yeah, like he's the only other guy that isn't just like a secondary option who wouldn't really like move the needle.
Yeah, I hate having like great blocker, receiver, and like 2 separate guys. I just feel like I get predictable. You don't get fully predictable, but then you do throw in those looks, and guess what happens? Right now you lose a weapon on the field. So it's just I don't think this offense, at least last year, they weren't good enough throwing the football to take 10 touchdowns away.
Well, Tom, you brought up Brandon Graham. Is there an official word on if he's coming back? Because I'm assuming that Howie's just saying, "Hey, wait till the draft, and I'll let you know." Like I don't think he's officially like retired, re-retired yet.
No, he hasn't. It's kind of like a, hey, if we need you, come back.
Hey guys.
Yeah, not that he moves the needle too much, but we're like, yeah, we do need a defensive end. He's like, guys, I'm here.
Right here. I'm right here. You guys not see me. I've been here the whole time. I've been here the whole time you guys were talking. You were talking about needing defense, and hey, I'm in the room.
I think we can all agree he doesn't necessarily need training camp, and I wouldn't be surprised if we hit week 5 or 6 and he ends up coming back in October.
Yeah, Brandon Graham's a depth guy if you need him later in camp. Like that's what happens. So
Number 5'5" will always love you.
Yep,
that's right.
Yep, absolutely.
Omar Cooper. Who's Omar Cooper? What I drawn him?
Wide receiver from Indiana.
Isn't he like 30, like all the other guys from Indiana?
Yeah,
He is older, and he's only 6 foot.
Ugh. I'm pass.
With a quarterback.
He's 22 though, so he's a redshirt senior, but he's only 22.
Nah, it's not bad.
Not bad.
This might be it. I mean, we're talking about Indiana. It's gonna be an outlandish take, maybe, but you know, like the media tells you who the number 1 pick is. Like, I think Mendoza is going to be a total.
I'm kind of with
fraud.
you.
Well, you know what's outlandish? Think about this. Your defending national champions are the Indiana fucking Hoosiers on the football field.
Everybody on that roster was 23 years old.
Yeah.
They're playing grown men playing 18-year-olds.
Yeah, but now everyone can pay the players, not just Georgia and Bama. So it's
like, unless Ashton,
that can.
I don't like that for draft night. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Guys all over.
So what, you don't think he's going to be good, or you think he is going to be good?
No, I don't think
all right. I don't think he's going to be so.
My only issue with him is he just doesn't do anything elite. So as the number 1 overall pick, and what the Raiders are banking on him to do for their franchise, he just doesn't do anything elite.
I think
Tom Brady's like salivating because he's just like me.
Not a good.
Well, does he process it? Does he process that?
Maybe that's maybe that's
like he's got that.
I don't know.
Like they probably look at it.
Got a ton of heart, ton of grit, right? I'm not taking that away from him, but
that's a lot of reason a guy should go number 1. I've seen guys go number 1 to have shit. They bring nothing to the table. All right, they opt out of bowl games. A bunch of pussycats I've seen go number 1. They have no toughness. You know what I mean? So like, listen, I think it's the hardest position to be in all sports, having the number 1 pick and like the media telling you he's the guy. I think it's
that's
hard.
What I'm saying.
It's hard because now, like, even if they're, dude, I guarantee there's another player in that draft that'll be a Hall of Famer. There's somebody going to go top 15 that's going to end up being in the Hall of Fame. Somebody, I don't know who, right? But like, you're so forced to draft the quarterback because of the need, rightfully so. It's a quarterback-driven league, but then you miss out on a 12-year, a 10-time All-Pro D tackle or D, like, you know what I mean? Like a game changer. So it's just hard. Now, I think he's good. I do. I think he's probably a really good processor. I think he's obviously a winner, right? He's got a good arm. Like, he can make all the throws. Like, that's not an issue with him. He's tall enough. He can run enough, right, Greg? But he's not elite at it, but he can move. Yeah. So, like, he's probably going to be good. But if he processes as an elite level, and he's a leader, and he's got toughness, guys will play for it. But it's still a fucking hard pick. I wouldn't want no parts of having to make that pick right now because I'm not sold on him. So, like, you know what I mean? But who are
Cam Newton? Like, I watched Cam Newton play college football and game changer. Andrew Luck, game changer. Peyton Manning, game changer. No doubt about it. This guy's not. He's not that.
I think they're just drafting Derek Carr, is what I think they're doing. And not to say that Derek Carr's not a good player. Like, he can be a solid quarterback for him. I just don't think you're drafting a guy who's going to win you the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I think unless Genti's a monster and and Mendoza's just a straight up game manager. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I think he could be a little bit better than that.
Is true.
I don't want to sell it short.
Genti's definitely a monster.
Yeah,
we got that part of it.
And they
doesn't
definitely
mean he'll have a monster year though. But
with their post trade moves, they definitely started short up that offensive line that was Swiss cheese, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that is definitely something that they were trying to attack. Come free agency, because they knew that they were taking this kid, right? So,
well, yeah, you got your first round pick from last year is a running back. Your first round pick this year is a quarterback. So what do you need to be able to take care of them? Offensive line.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we
the
talk about
Patriots were
that.
horrendous this time last year. Like, and they signed a bunch of free agents, and then they went to the Super Bowl.
Well,
Talk
Yeah,
about
but
a massive
There's always a
regression
rags to
candidate.
riches.
Yeah, but they also had an elite head coach.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Kubiak's going to be as a head coach. I don't know. There's always a rags to riches story in the NFL.
There sure
maybe
is.
It'll be the Raiders. They
Sure is.
But I don't think it'll be the Raiders.
2014. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2014.
Oh, they will this year.
Crazy.
Brady's involved. It'll be all over the place. Brady will be the best thing ever.
You think it's true that he wouldn't trade Crosby to the Patriots?
Yeah,
I
absolutely believe that's true. Yeah.
Absolutely believe that.
What's
100%.
the deal there? Because Belichick and Brady don't seem to get along. Neither of them seem to get along with Kraft, and none of them seem to want anything to do with the Patriots organization.
It's the way the Patriots just are doing business. If you look at what they put Belichick through now at North Carolina, like they can't. No Patriots staff can go scout any of them guys.
I know.
Like it's bizarre. Like it's totally weird. I don't know what it is, but they won, so they can kind of do whatever they want, right?
But I figured like Brady.
It is a weird scenario.
Brady didn't like Bill. Like, I get that because Bill was probably a grumpy old prick half the time when Brady's just winning him Super Bowl after Super Bowl. But I kind of thought that was like the Patriot way, and then seems like both of them hate the Patriots.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Which is weird.
Hey, maybe Rob touched somebody he wasn't supposed to.
I was just about to say it sounds like the Epstein files, but we'll move on.
I'm like see Rob's name.
I was gonna say, didn't Mr. Kraft get caught at a parlor? He shouldn't.
He did. He did indeed get caught at rubbing tug. He did.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
true.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill's dating a 23-year-old.
I mean, Tom has no room to. I mean, Tom has no room to talk when it comes to that. But
so you hate the guy? You hate the guy for going to rub and tug? I mean, he's a pretty good owner.
No, I think they hate them because like they didn't. Kraft didn't want him to finish there or something. He wanted to move on. Like he didn't let them finish on their terms or whatever.
All right,
so I think they're both salty.
He signs the checks.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
I get it. I hear you.
Think about the butterfly effect that the rub and tug had on the Ravens. Tyler Wooten misses the field goal. Hardball's gone. Friggin' like,
Tucker loves it off
and
strokes it right through. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, God.
No, but I think the Eagles have started off well though. On that note, they started off. With
Not every move has to be like the Grand Slam first thing on Sports Center for you to have a good off season.
Yeah, I think
it's a slow burn.
Yeah, I mean, you were so worried about your second cornerback spot the entirety of last year, right? Until finally it was fixed, kind of like 2/3 the way through the year, right? Where dude finally grabbed it, right, and it was finally serviceable. But then that was also like the second half of the year where like we weren't playing as good teams, right? Like, all right, hey, your secondary, somewhat locked down. That was fine. But you knew it was a big problem you're going to have coming into the offseason, right? And losing Reed Blankenship, I'm surprised by that one. Not shocked, not really upset about it. You knew Nakobe was gone because you drafted Jahad Campbell last year and you signed Zach Bond. So you knew that was done. It's kind of weird that you didn't get any of the three guys that we talked about prior to free agency in Reed, in Nakobe, in Jalen Phillips. Obviously, you're not going to pay Jalen $30 million a year. That's fine, no problem. Nakobe, we knew he was gone. No, shout out Nakobe though. Dude didn't take a similar deal in Dallas. I went to Oakland.
Love that.
Love that for him. Big guy. Appreciate you. I guess the one of the three, like Greg said, the one that I'm surprised about is the Reed one. Like not that the money was crazy or whatever, but again, like you could get a Reed Blankenship. So, all right, and that's fine. But you got a ton of draft picks where you can draft guys that can do the same type of things. So, and you signed the Jordan Davis extension. You got the Jalen Carter's extensions coming up. It seems to me like you're going to re-sign Dallas Goedert right now. So like that's more money, right? So
and you hear
we'll
on the Carter front is it's more of it's a when, not if.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like they're gonna get that done now.
Yeah, 3 starters left.
You should do it now because he had a down year last year. You should do it now until he goes off. Yeah. Like say you wait till next offseason, he has a massive year, goes all pro. That money goes up.
Yeah.
Yep. Do it now.
I feel like he was an end zone magnet though.
Yeah. Yep. I mean the Eagles have done that with their first round draft picks. They're with Devontae Smith, right? They've done it with anybody you can conceivably think of, right, over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Right.
When
if
they
the guy's
know they
good
have
enough,
a guy and they know they have a young guy, they usually tend to do it quick.
Yeah, they lock him up early. And you get him on more of a team friendly deal as opposed to some of these other teams where like I think it was the Bengals where like Jeddah's signed a deal and they had to pay Jamar Chase like that much more money.
Yeah.
Right, because they waited too long. So Howie likes to be proactive as opposed to reactive, which is another reason why this roster is as good as it is. Right, but it's a good problem to have. You draft well, and you have to give guys extensions, and you have to make decisions. Like you can't keep everybody.
That's right. That's the reason why we're one of the most consistent organizations in the NFL, guys. I mean, Howie and the way he masters the cap and the way this front office makes moves and handles the roster. I mean, it's no secret why we're a playoff / Super Bowl contender year in and year out.
No doubt. And a lot of the credit's got to go to Jeffrey too for giving Howie this cash to front load and bonus load contracts. Because not every team can do that.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for the day the NFL, they couldn't ban the tush push. I'm waiting for the day the NFL bans the ability to bonus out or cash out signing bonuses, because that's such a weapon to have in times like this where like you are short on cash in the salary cap, but hey, or you're short on salary cap, but hey, I got cash here. Here's a briefcase. Thank you very much for your signature.
Here's a $20 million bonus. Your cap hit this year's $7.
Yeah, so that's why I think Jordan Davis is like he got all that money, and I don't think his cap hit's over $10 million or something like that. I was reading until like the final year of his contract, which is after like all the offensive contracts kind of come off the board in 28.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I just haven't seen it like on like Spotrac. So I'm not sure if that's true, but I read that somewhere that his cap hit is very minimal for what the actual contract shows.
And what's up with Grenard?
What's that?
What's up with Grenard?
I mean, go ahead. I mean, they have no cap space, it seems like, which I don't know how that's possible when you're not paying a quarterback, but they apparently have no cap space.
Which could, Justin Jefferson, he's 28. Eagles are reporting, and kind of going back to what we were just talking about, the free agency, I think we all kind of thought it was going to be trade. A lot of things are going to be trade because the best free agents were kind of ours, at least that were going to be wannable, right? I think Trey Hendrickson was so off the board just because of the money, you know what I mean? So like all the other free agents were the big ones that were kind of going to be ours. So Grenard is definitely a possibility. But they're going to have to extend him. I think he's on the end of his deal. He's coming out of in 2024, he had 12.5 sacks.
Well, he had back-to-back years of 12.5 sacks, and then or 12 in 2024. But last year he had 3. Played in less games.
Sounds like he'll be cheap. Cheaper, at least.
You could probably get him for like a 3rd-round pick, I think. Maybe a 2nd.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so.
He has 2 years left on a deal this year and next year, 29 and 30, at $22 million on a cap hit. He's an unrestricted free agent in 28. So he's still before 30, which is nice, right? You get that guy before 30. So, but I would think if the Eagles are going to give up any type of like real capital, like, you know, second round pick or so, they would probably want to restructure and maybe extend. You know what I mean? So when you restructure, and extend.
Yeah, I think
again, like I was just talking about, having that cash on hand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see them doing that, trading, I don't know, third round pick and then give him like a 2-year extension or something. No upfront money. Let's see. But I think he's a more realistic like player you end up trading for. Like, again, a solid defensive end who's done it before. Give you guys a veteran presence who isn't Brandon Graham at 37 years old, however old he is. So that's it. Interesting.
Eddie, I got you, bro. I got it on the YouTube TV. Don't worry about it. I'm with it.
Malik Andrews fan, huh?
Oh yeah.
Best
in the best.
Who's that?
Who's that?
At the risk of sounding stupid.
Reporter for ESPN.
No.
But yeah.
I got her confused with somebody else. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Let's see what she looks like.
Got her confused with somebody else.
We're gonna live
reaction for Rob.
Live reaction.
Smash or pass, Rob.
Scale 0 to 1.
Left or right?
Wow, that's who that is? I've seen her before. She's okay.
She's got a great personality.
Dave McMenamin is her husband.
I know, isn't that crazy? Burns, you got a chance, bro.
Who's her husband?
It's Burns' lookalike.
Dave McMenamin, who's an NBA guy.
Yeah,
he's got like the cap board, the salary cap board at the draft when they do all the trades.
Oh, he's a fucking nerd.
Yeah, complete.
Yeah. Wait, if we're going basketball, the Sixers are playing bound, right? And I saw this conversation.
Are they even?
Yeah.
Are they even?
They cannot be physically bad enough to fall out of the play-in. They'll be in the play-in. Now it's a matter of, do they want to win in the play-in or not, or do they want to try and get themselves lose in the play-in and then have a shot at maybe having a Mavs like jump up?
But they can't
pick.
They can't.
No, they can. If the pick's top 4, it's top 4 protected. So that's where it's interesting. It's like, do you just throw in the towel? Like, because if you do the play-in, right? The thing that intrigues me though is I'm not scared of Detroit at all. Like, if I had to go against any team right now, as the Sixers at least, like matchup wise, I want the Pistons. Give me the Pistons all day long, because they can't shoot and we can't shoot, so it'll be a bloodbath. Like, if Maxey can just get hot, like, who knows? I don't even know who will be healthy at this point. We got Dalen Terry playing minutes.
Is Maxey even going to be alive at that time?
Well, dude, everything's a coin flip at this point. The difference between me right now and me last week is exponentially like different. I think the Sixers are dead. Maxey's out for 3 weeks. Kelly Oubre's out for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know when Embiid's going to be back. Percocet P is still like suspended. Like, so we got Quentin Grimes running our offense again. It's last year all over again. Yeah, all right. Campaign went nuts last night. Congratulations. Congratulations, Campaign. He's not doing it every night. Of course he's not. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm done with the Sixers. They give me a little bit of hope, and then they're like, oh wait, here everybody who's worth anything on our team is hurt now. Sick, dude. Can't wait. Yeah. I'm over it.
In other breaking Sixers news, not really breaking, happened 10 hours ago, but Matt Cord gone. Out of here. Announcing his retirement.
After the season, yeah.
Season. He got a bigger role at MMR, which I'm not sure if that's the reason he's leaving, but
it's a good way to save face when going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to sit there courtside at the train wreck season after train wreck season. He's probably just throwing in the towel.
Look,
Poor
man, I
guy.
don't blame
Someone
him.
else can announce it. I'm
He's the
good.
best, though.
I love me
He's
some
been the
Matt
PA
Gordon, man.
guy for 28 years, so
Yeah.
I'm not too shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I
it's
mean-
not gonna be the same. Well, while we're on the topic though, because we talked about it a little earlier in the group chat, but I want to bring it to the I'll say it. I don't care. The Sixers are one of two teams to have a play-by-play female announcer, right? I'm all for the female in sports inclusion, whatever, it's fine. But make them Malika Andrews, just praised her. She's great. She actually, jokes aside, great at her job.
Umberto's got a thing on Willie Andrews for you.
But she doesn't make your ears bleed. Like, she's good at her job. Like, she knows what she's talking about. She stays in her own lane. Like, she's good at. So it's not saying all of them are bad, but ours is terrible. Kate Scott is awful. She's brutal to listen to. The product on the floor is bad enough. Now I got to listen to her. Okay, we're only one of two teams to have a female play-by-play announcer. So we're doing this woke movement, right? The Bucks are the other one. There is 0 female PA announcers in the NBA. 0. Please don't be the first. Like, I don't need Kate Scott and that. And the bad product on the floor. And you might as well just hang Frank on the dog. Just hang him at center court. Because please don't do that. I don't know.
Maybe
He's going to
be.
He's going to be hard to replace as it is. What did you say?
Yeah, get the Pico power play guy from the Flyers.
Oh, Lou Nolan?
Double D. That's his name, Lou Nolan. He's great. Ever since I was a kid, he's like Jim Gardner. Like,
he's a staple.
Comes and he's a staple.
Lou is the best.
That cord was a staple.
That cord is
Look, man, hey, if you could do this, you can move Kate Scott to be the PA announcer. You move Kevin McGinnis from the radio onto TV, and then move my guy who I went to high school with, who does like the intermissions and stuff for the Sixers. Make him the play-by-play guy on the radio, and then we're good. I'm all for it.
Tom McGinnis is great. He should.
I love Tom McGinnis.
Yeah, true story about Tom McGinnis, right? I'm sitting in traffic, right? He comes flying. He drives a minivan. He drives like a blue. I don't know if he still does. It was like 4 years ago. He drives a blue minivan, right? Almost smashes into the side of me. I don't know what he was doing. Like, there was 2 lanes, and he was just trying to cut me off.
He was driving.
Smashes into the side of me.
Playing.
Yeah, literally almost T-bones me. And I rolled down the window. I was about to like curse the guy off, and I'm like, "Are you Matt Cord?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry." But I was like, "Oh, baby!" And he just gave me a huge smile, and that was it. That was literally all it was. But it was just cool. I don't know. I almost got in a total accident with what's his name? Tom McGinnis.
Tom McGinnis.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I was like, "Oh, baby!" He almost rammed me.
He's the best. He's the best. They had a play the other night when I was driving home, and he was like, the Sixers challenge. He's like, "Well, it's a waste of time. This is clear."
I love him. I love him, dude. He's so great. Like the bad, he couldn't get away with that on TV, but he could get away with it on the radio, which is why he probably doesn't do TV.
Probably.
It's hilarious. I'm pretty sure he'd also get in a fight with Allah. He'd be like, "Allah, shut up." He'd tell Allah to shut up. I swear to God.
He's awful too. I don't want to
think
of.
He's not great.
He stinks.
Yeah, I don't want to think I'm singling out Kate Scott. The whole team's there.
Save yourself some money. You know what I mean? Save yourself some overhead. I mean, the guy's a fucking grinder. You don't even need anybody next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Literally, he'd be great. And Allah played like 10 games here, if that. Like, get out.
I'll play like fucking 10 games, period. I mean,
I
love Kate Scott always doesn't bring it up. Like, well, like, yeah, he's like, all of them decide to say, like, yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good at it. It's sort of weird. Like, she's I had enough of her. Okay. I just had enough of like down 35. Like, hey, make it a run. Like we're
down 37, Kate.
Yeah, like she's always got to be like, I get it, dude. I get it. They pay your bills. But kiss my ass with like, I got to be positive down 40. No, nothing positive should come out of that. I apologize. So you should be apologizing. You should be, I'm sorry that if you're still with us, I don't know how you are. You know what I mean? Like that's where you're at. Like nobody's listening anymore. Who fucking cares? Like that's where you just let it loose a little bit. She never lets her hair down. Unbelievable. I wonder at home with her wife if they ever let their hair down together. Because she never lets her hair down ever. Just let your hair
she
down.
always has to defend the other team. Like she always has to defend why we're losing.
She's
like
so
guys,
accepting to everybody. I fucking hate that team.
Yeah.
I don't like the Knicks, Kate.
She'll be like, well, this is a very talented team, and as you know, the Sixers are on a back-to-back. Like, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, you make $30 million a year. You're on a back-to-back. You worked 48 minutes a night, 2 nights in a row.
Always an excuse. Like, she'll tell you how long the flight was. You know what I mean? Like, long flight last night. Like, she'll tell you. Like, I don't give a shit. They had to take a flight. All right? You're making way too much money to tell me you had to take a flight, so you're making a building excuse for the guys on the court. Like, got in late last night. Thanks, Kate. Thanks. Late night for me, too.
Don't worry. They're yours.
Jonathan Gannon. She's Jonathan Gannon with a mic. She's literally Jonathan Gannon with a microphone. She's missionary. Like, no way her and her partner wrestle around. You know what I mean? There's no way. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep it real. I can sniff it. Tommy can sniff the dog.
We don't want to sniff that.
Robert Kraft was rubbing
tongue. I ain't sniffing that.
You know what I mean? No. Nah. We ain't doing the kitty litter. You know what I mean?
The kitty litter.
Oh my God.
Right.
Shit. That was funny.
Oh, it felt right. Yeah, he just went in Rome. Who gives a shit? Only 189 people listening live. It's fine. If you love what you heard, hit the like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on for more. But she's her
change the litter box.
She's like nothing excites me. Like nothing she does. She could be butt naked doing the game, and it would nothing could excite me. Like I'd be like, Tom, you didn't even move. It's cold out. You know what I mean? A little chill out. You know what I mean? A little chill in the drawers. I mean, that's how bad she is. She couldn't get nothing. No movement. Nothing. There's zero excitement. Like, I wonder if players like to stop talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like they talked to Tyrese last night. We talked to Tyrese on the plane. Sure, that's what he fucking wanted. Sure, that's exactly what he wanted. All right.
He told me his last fifth index finger. Like what they just call it a pinky.
Oh my God.
And reading it right on the prompter. Like, hey, Kate, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, you know the WNBA. That's a great point, Don. The WNBA was throwing green dildos in the court. Sixers just keep doing it until she's gone. just bring it.
Like I said some things, but that might be. Hey, that's too far. Can't do that. You can't do that.
What's gonna hurt someone?
Hey, good thing we're not FCC regular.
Yeah, you know what? No, fuck that. We can do that. They've been fucking us for years.
You're right. You're right. You know what I mean?
They've been bending us over for years.
Yeah.
The black and red dildos flying across the court. We'll even do team
hit
colors.
Franklin with him. Hit Hollow with him. Hit Kate with him. You're not
hey, Hollow, you hungry?
Yeah.
Always wants to eat on. You know what I'm talking about. He's always hungry. He's always eating. Hey, you work tonight? I mean, you should bring Tom McGinnis over. I wouldn't have to work. You just eat. Just chime in once in a while, like once every 7.5 minutes. There you go. Good one tonight. Tom.
Remember they had Eric Snow. Eric Snow as the color guy, and he
can't even fit in the booth.
Dude, I was hoping he would eat Kate Scott. I was hoping.
Oh my God.
I was hoping he'd take Al with him too. Oh man. I was hoping he'd just vacuum him up.
The dessert.
Little Abdanabi on the top.
It's on Prime Video tomorrow, so you won't have to listen to it.
Oh man!
If you are gonna tune in.
I mean, dude, that dude has not missed much since he started. Like once cardio went out, it's uphill sliding. Dude. I am not thin, but goodness gracious,
Eric Snow Globe.
He's Snow.
He's Snow Globe, dude. The Globetrotters. The Globe.
I do think it's funny that NBA players do the opposite of offensive linemen. Offensive linemen get skinny when they're done. NBA players blow up.
Oh yeah,
hilarious! It's hilarious.
Yeah. Too much money. That's the problem. Not for Eric Snow, but these guys now. Too much. Once you're done, Zion will be 500 pounds. They'll have to literally get the jaws of life. They get him out of his room. and get him in like a facility. Watch, we'll talk about it. Like TMZ will report it. Like, hey, Zion, he's still can't get him out. They can't get him out. 680. I mean, 6'8". Once the cardio went out, I can't move.
6'8".
Like, it happens to these guys.
Oh my
It happens to these guys. He's gonna be a big old mama. Oh baby, he's gonna be. You can see it. You can see it. As soon as that guy stops running, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What was he up to last year at one point?
You can argue he doesn't run now.
300, probably.
Yeah, I mean, imagine sniffing 3 while you're running. You're going to be in shape. Holy shit. I don't want to see you when you're not in shape. Like, what? What was their documentary on him? Watch 30 for 30.
Oh, my God.
Prostitutes and fucking Big Macs. Because that's what Zion Williamson does. You know what I mean? Prostitutes and Big Macs.
That's what Maryland does.
That's what Zion does. Like they joked about it. Him, Brent Ingram was high as a kite, right? Like they were. Those two were so it's like they couldn't get the pen out of the bag quick enough in the locker room before the presser, and those two were up there high as a kite. Live your life. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at you, but like they laughed about the night before, like in front of the match. Yeah, like, you have a good time. Like you know exactly what those two were doing. That was right after all the. That's what after all the reports came out that this dude goes to a gentleman's club on every trip he goes on. Like, you know, he's a young James Harden, and bring into the prostitutes too. Is the report on Zion? You guys haven't heard that? Am I alone on that?
It's all over Twitter.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
He cash apps just random people and just has them. He chauffeurs them for the night.
Oh my God.
He's
now.
Imagine having stupid money like that. Like you just DM freaking 5K. Hey, swing on by.
But it's tough on the back-to-back, so you get the back-to-back cash apps. It's rough on the pockets.
You're right.
Good thing that per diem hits. Good thing that per diem hits.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're pounding all night, and you expect them to come out and perform. They're going dry.
He ain't got that
tired,
cardio,
man. Legs are tired. They're tired.
Swimming. Hey, no pool, no pussy. Sorry. but I mean, Will wasn't playing back to back, Don, and he was also bigger than the whole everybody in the arena. It's like me playing cats on a Fisher Price net. I mean, you better get a honey. You know?
No, he was talking about the escapades.
No, I know all about it. Will's escapades. I'm saying that Will could have the tired legs and still Don.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else, he was actually playing plumbers and mailmen, 100%. Now we know what Magic Johnson was doing.
Right, yeah, fake.
We know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was a buyout. I don't know exactly what Magic was. First guy in history to get fat from AIDS. You know what I mean? Like first guy.
Well, I mean, look. You watched the South Park episode, right? You just inject money into your veins and it gets rid of AIDS.
So what? Like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna be the spokesperson for AIDS. You're gonna be our spokesperson for AIDS. Your wife's gonna stay with you. There's gonna be a little deal breaker with your son, but that's fine. But then we're gonna have we're gonna let you be part owner of $1 billion franchise too. It's all for you down the road. Okay, this is your built-in package. Magic.
He was also the president of the Lakers.
Yeah, we're coming up on Sell the Team night, March 23rd, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Ooh,
great night to do with nail polish in.
March 23rd. What do I got that night? Oh, that's a Friday.
Paint up.
Oh, it's Monday. Yeah, maybe I'll make an appearance.
Yeah, March 23rd. It's a Monday, but it's Sell the Team night. Thunder at Sixers. You get to see McCain.
What is that? Like, what does that entail? What does that
entail? People are holding up signs and fatheads of Epstein and Josh Harris. We want Josh Harris to sell the team. It's happening. People are actually doing it. Like they got cutouts of the heads.
Monday night, yeah.
We're fed up. Like we're at it. Like I'm probably gonna pack the house, honestly.
How many people are in on this? Buckets.
I say we just A2D it. I say we just go there front row, just get them out of here. Dude, I need Josh Harris out of here.
Is this on Twitter? Did you just make this up right now? Like, what's going on?
No, it's a real thing. Sell the Team night is a real thing. Yes, Thunder at Sixers. Ever since that McCain trade, it's been a whole thing. Listen,
here we go.
No, I'm saying love it or hate it. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like that. They picked that night to be it. And
okay, I would say like I don't
yeah,
know.
like it's not really about the
King trade put me over the top with Josh Harris. You know what I mean? I think I was already there. I mean, Epstein files just sort of just wrapped it up. It was just the
He's in that too.
Yeah, a little.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. He's doing a little something in the Epstein files.
Look at him.
He was getting emails.
Look at him. I wouldn't let him around 100 feet of my children.
Chain?
I would not let that creepy looking face 100 feet around my own kids because that's how I don't care. He's look at the face, creep. Like I just look at Josh Harris, say creep. I think we've been saying it for years. We didn't even know. Like we didn't even know. Like, he just looks like a creep.
I just don't know also how you can advocate for a guy who has the New Jersey Devils, the Commanders, and then the Sixers. It's like you don't care.
He doesn't care. I think he owns Tottenham too, doesn't he? I think he owns Tottenham too, or like
he owns part
Crystal
of
Palace
Gibbs Racing and NASCAR. Like he owns fucking everything. This guy's caked.
Yeah, I guess he's a multi-billion-dollar pedo. What do you want?
A multi-billionaire that wants to duck luxury tax.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and when your star player that you're paying the most money to your star player, and he's asking you not to do it, and you do it anyway.
I mean, we knew Josh Harris.
He don't care.
Good shit.
He doesn't care one bit.
Josh Harris doesn't give a fuck, dude. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
The only reason he bought the team was to try to make it money, and it's made him money because they bought it when it was super cheap because the team was bad, and then it turned it into like I don't know. It's probably worth like $2 billion just now. Dude's made money, right? It's only going to keep going up because the NBA just keeps getting more and more expensive. So he's not going to sell a team. We want him to. He's not going to. If he sells the team, he's just going to buy another one.
Did they officially decide where they're building the new arena?
South Philly.
Same spot,
yeah.
Which sucks. That actually sucks.
Remember we had Pat Croce?
The best thing about Philly is having all the stadiums like right next to each other. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a staple.
Yeah,
like,
so they're building a new what's it called now? Xfinity Mobile Arena. They're building a new one.
It's all going to be down there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait, so why did they renovate the shit out of it if they're just making a new one?
It's like a fact check night. You know what I mean? It's like a fact check night.
The Sixers were looking to move themselves. The Flyers were going to stay there. So, like, Comcast Spectacor put a ton of money into renovating it.
What we should do? We should
Comcast Spectacor. Dude.
Every time.
I know. Josh Harris tricked them. He tricked them because he said he was going to go to Chinatown.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
he
a
would love
complete
Chinatown.
lie.
He would love Chinatown.
Yes, he would.
Yes, he would. Get a couple dumplings for Josh.
Justin Tucker, Little Al the Diamond.
I know where Josh was thinking. You think
he's probably. I know he's friends with Bobby Kraft. Bobby Kraft come on down, hang out in Chinatown.
Oh, it was just they
were dumpling it up. Have a great time.
Get Watson. Yeah, we'll get the whole crew together.
Deshaun, heck yeah, dude, he's there. I heard that he might be actually be the starting quarterback for the Browns next year. That might be hilarious.
They're boxed in.
He's gotta be.
No, but like it's just so funny. Like they have
freaking stinks.
Yes, it's just so funny.
Like let's play the young kids. Call it a day, man.
Yep.
Trying to hang on.
You pay him anyway, so you might as well. Maybe he gets hurt again.
Let me tell you how legendary Matt Cord is. We're talking about Deshaun Watson.
What?
I'm confused. What? What does Matt Cord have anything to do with Deshaun Watson?
So we paid her.
The trickle down was crazy. We started off with Matt Cord, and now we're talking about Deshaun Watson at China.
Oh yeah, things went places for sure.
Oh yeah, these are all. Well, so I mean, we were going to talk about the Sixers, and all I said was the Sixers. Like, I'm over it because everybody's heard all that.
We took the Sixers into. We did a lot of things, but it directed itself into the Epstein files.
Yeah,
and then well, we got Matt Cord in, but then it went Epstein files.
I think Kate Scott. Kate Scott was.
Yeah, we talked about Kate Scott for a minute there.
Kate Scott she was naked at one point. I'm pretty sure
she was.
Recorded somehow. Yeah, live.
That's where we hold up the fact checks. We'll just get made. Kate was not naked.
Show me naked at the sell the team.
Still want to sell. I'm sending mine back next year. I think I'm sending mine back. I'm gonna make a fucking statement. Nope. Cancel this order. We're done. We're out. I don't even know
Team
how that
sucks. Matt Cord's gone. Kids in shambles.
I mean, you could just call him back. Did you put down a deposit?
Yeah, I put down a couple bucks.
But
like Maxie and VJ like intrigue me, so it's hard. I think VJ's the difference maker of it all.
They could intrigue you from the couch.
You're right. It wasn't about me, right? You know what I mean?
I know.
This one wasn't about me because I like the couch. You know what I mean? But
if Kate's the announcer, you might as well go.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have my Phillies season tickets. I didn't even want them. I just renewed so I could go to the All-Star game, and now I got to win a raffle to go to the All-Star game.
That's awful.
What shit they are. I might punch John Middleton right in the face for that.
It's fucking bullshit. Like,
wait, what?
There's two separate raffles. No, because there's two separate raffles. I have partial, the Sunday games.
That's probably why they make you go into the fucking raffle. Or if you get all.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it works when when we got.
Yeah, you're giving them half the ass, and they give you the other half.
But there's two separate raffles. There's a raffle for the Futures game and the Home Run Derby, and then there's another raffle for the All-Star game.
Spin the wheel.
When I play Powerball, I don't even get a number right on the big ass ticket that I print out for myself. I don't get one number. I'm not gonna win that raffle.
No shot.
Nothing. No shot. No shot.
Hey, Rob Brinkman won 1 inning to the Futures game.
Greg, our boy Scott is playing well.
Come for the Rav fourth inning.
Hey, Aaron Nola got to the Rav fourth inning tonight, clean and sober. Love my guy.
That's an indication on this year.
Even year Aaron Nola, baby. Even year Aaron Nola. Come on.
I think Stock has a monster year. He's already playing well, but he's the X factor we talk about all the time. If he has a monster year, it's like giddy up.
Well, he's coming in close to a contract year. He's got one more year of arbitration left, right? So, I mean, Tommy and I talked this about a couple weeks ago. 28 years old, coming into the prime of his career, and sooner or later they're going to have to either pay him or see ya.
Shit or get off the pot for him. It's shit or get off the pot for him.
For him, for Bohm, he got contract year. Bohm has been hitting well in spring training, right? He's got Aiden Miller breathing down his neck. So what's he gonna do? Stotty, like you guys just said, you got young guys out in the. Dante Nori's playing really well for Italy right now.
Dante Nori's crushing right now.
Dante Nori's playing really well in Italy. Really, hey, Brandon Marsh, look at this guy. He's right here. What's up?
Next year we could have the fastest but smallest outfield.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
Nori left, Crawford in center.
Can't wait.
No pop.
No pop. We don't need pop. Screw pop.
Nori's got 3 home runs in the Classic.
He does. He does indeed have 3 home runs.
Or at least 2.
He had 2 in one game, didn't he?
It is that espresso, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, shit. Vinny Pascatino hit 3 today. He's got 3. Imagine 3 espresso shots at 7, 8, and 9 o'clock at night.
Well, I think Nori's first one he spit out. He was like, "This thing sucks." But no, he's having a monster spring. Speaking of WBC, USA Canada Friday night 8 p.m. God, if we don't lose Canada, if we don't beat Canada,
I love that. Hey man, just keep 10-run rule. We are. Yes. Oh, nah. There was in the group play. I don't think there is in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't think there is.
Beat him by 30.
Let's do it. I think that's
another L.
I think it's Webb again. I think that's Webb.
Is it that? That would make sense.
Yeah, because it was Webb, and then Skeens was slated to pitch the semis if we got there, and then Scooble. I mean Trader. I mean McLean is pitching the finals if we get there.
Shit! Wow. He looked great against Italy. So
yeah, man, he did so good. I can't wait to rely on a New York Met to be able to take care of us. Can't wait.
I can't wait for freaking Bryce Harper at about 250 this year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it was Cassie's fault.
Yeah,
it wasn't Cassie's fault.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm being sarcastic.
But yeah, I know. Cassie had an awful year. It's not Bryce Harper's down year's fault that Castellanos isn't here. It's the fact that Castellanos couldn't fucking hit last year.
And I don't think Castillo hit in San Diego either.
He's sure flashing the glove though.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is he coming in into the left?
Watch that dude win a Gold Glove. First thing.
Imagine.
I hope he does.
That would be so Phillies.
Dude,
we'll be paying him.
People dickied on that too. Like, oh, he can't defend.
Yeah,
he had like
we're paying him
in 5 years.
I could clean up Bryce Harper tomorrow. I could clean him up tomorrow. He won't listen to nobody ever, but I could clean his ass up tomorrow.
He seems far from the box or far from the plate for me.
I'm not as worried about where these guys stand that way, right? I more care about when he loads up, his head drop is big time, man. He sinks into that hip way too much, the coil, right? He tries to coil way too much. That head sink is a lot, guys. Like I think there's way too much movement in a hitter that good. Like you don't need to do that much stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I know like certain things feel comfortable, but I really thought it was something he would change this year. I really thought that he'd be smart enough to say, as I get older, let me do less. Let me do less. And the fact that he wants to do that again this year, okay. If you just go watch it, it's way too much.
Pete Rose said this on MLB Network
out.
when he was still with us.
Not even about last night. It's just in general. It's too much.
Yeah.
When Pete Rose was still alive, he said on MLB Network one time, he was like, when you're in a slump or you're just not hitting well, you go front of the box, back of the box, up in the box, side of the box. Like you just move around. He stays in the same place every time, and I feel like he's far from the plate. And everything he tries to hit, when he swings and misses or fouls off like Oppo, I feel like he's falling.
Yeah, because he's getting too much coil.
Yeah, well, both could be true. I just think he's like falling too much. Like he's on his heels.
That was a great segment with Pete and A-Rod, and
oh yeah, it's great.
It's one of the best segments.
Legendary.
But it's true. I feel like he just needs to move up towards
your
the swing.
Got you there, right? Your swing, but not the way not your load didn't get you there. Your swing did. Your hand-eye coordination did. Like not your load, right? Not like where you stood in the box, right? Like that's not what got you there. So when guys like I get it when guys say like, "Hey, this is what got me here." Well, now that's not completely true. Your swing got you there. Your hand-eye coordination, your God-given talent got you there, right? But you can still make adjustments, and if that's moving in the box, right? If that's trimming your coil a little bit and not trying to hit things 440 all the time. I mean, I can tell you right here. I mean, some guys try to hit home runs; they can sort of do it on call. But I would say like, when you don't try to hit one is when you lose more baseballs. When you're a power hitter like that.
Yeah, spot on with the movement. His eyes move so much. His eyes just drop.
It's a huge sink into that hip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when your eyes are moving like that,
dude. You guys know I'm not like Captain Obvious here. It's just a turn of the hip a little bit. Like it's a turn of your back pocket a little bit, right? If you turn that back pocket a little bit, is the only movement you need to do to get in your hip. You don't need to sink into it. You don't need to get crazy in it. If you want to be sunk into it, then start sunk in it. Like, you know what I mean then? Like either just stay tall like you like to be without the sink or get into your sink early. And not early in terms of when a pitcher starts moving. I'm talking about early, like be in it to start that. Like he was never this much of a sink guy into his hip. I think he's gotten worse with it. I feel like if I went back and looked at him 5 years ago, he wasn't sinking that much.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to correct him because I don't think that he reached the point where he still can't be a star player. I don't know if he's reached that point yet. And he won't know it either unless he tries to make things simpler. I'm not calling him out. We need him to be a star. Like, why would you not do less?
Damn right we do.
He didn't do less with 2 strikes last night.
Yeah, he got himself out. He swung at balls 4 and 5.
So, like, he didn't try to do less.
Yeah, less is more. I think the eye movement or the head movement is the biggest thing. Like you said,
biggest thing for him is he saw the least amount of strikes in the league last year. Like he saw like 46% of strikes or something like that. And, he's like specifically last night, like obviously he did it a lot last year. He's done it a decent amount, I'm sure, in his career because he wants to try to be the guy because everybody wants to try to be the guy. But like last night specifically, it's it's 8-5, 8-6, I think it was. It was 8-6, and he ended up flying out to left field, right? Where if he just, takes the walk where he swung at balls 4 and 5, at ball 5, he flew out to left field on. Again, he didn't hit it bad. It was just a fly out. But like you got who was behind him? So Bryce Terang, who like pinch hit the inning before or whatever, he was there. He just ripped a double. And PCA had already had a home run tonight. Those are the next two guys up against the guy who just come into the game. So you put so much more pressure because there's guys on first and second with 2 outs, and this guy just walked you. Then you have the bases loaded for a guy who just ripped a double, and then you have PCA after him. Like you don't have any room. Like the guy wasn't like they're gonna pitch around Bryce Harper because he's Bryce Harper. Like not that you want to really go after Bryce Terang or PCA or whatever, but like you'd rather go after those guys instead of a guy who's won 2 MVPs.
It's not even that,
right?
It's not even that, right? Like you're not wrong, but you're wrong in the fact that he chases, and teams know he chases. So
yeah,
like
that's the thing. He's got to be more
everybody
patient.
knows that he goes out of the zone. He'll go out of his zone, and if you can get him to chase, you get him out. And I think that's another part of his game is his plate discipline. With 2 strikes isn't good. It hasn't been good the last year or two. It hasn't
and
been
he spit on a hanger too. He should have crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
With that outside corner, to the Buckets' point, that outside corner, he'll flare at. You know what I mean? He'll like sort of just not be confident with it, and he'll go out of his zone way too much out there. He does go.
Watch his next couple at bats and see where he's at on the plate.
Yeah, but why? Like again, like he knows he's quick enough to get inside, and guys don't want to come inside to him. So if you already know that, why would you not go a half an inch closer to the plate?
Now this is also a guy though, to his defense,
gets plunked in the face all the time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got McDonald's Wi-Fi.
It's fine. He gets plunked in the face all the time. Was what.
But
I knew you were going to say without even saying it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's the only thing I was going to say.
Yeah,
he did get drilled in the face, but
which is fair. So
you make $330 million.
Put a face mask on.
Get up on the plate.
Yeah. Everybody wears the shields anyway.
I mean, there's times when the Phil's lineup is going bad that I feel like everybody in the lineup is chasing out of the zone.
We were watching it with Team USA.
Yeah, when
even a roster that's stacked, everyone's trying to hit the ball 800 million miles.
Yep.
Yeah, but the point here is
they with runners in scoring position. It's like the Phillies. How bad are they with runners in scoring position?
Yep,
so bad.
But you have to make adjustments.
I made
and what
too.
Adjustments are you making?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Dude, listen to me. Listen to me. When you're talking about star big leaguers,
they don't make adjustments.
Yeah. You want to talk about some of the biggest pricks in professional sports? We're talking about them because a lot of guys, when you're talking about this level, was spoon fed. Everybody told them how good they are their whole life. Now you don't get that as much, and maybe you do. Like in Latin America, I can't say that, just because different culture and different country that they don't know, they're not getting spoon fed there because they are. So when you're talking about super talented guys that you start seeing at 14, 15, 16 years old, right? I'm telling you, they're spoon fed.
Well, Phillies signed a 12-year-old.
Yeah, but you can see it all around. Like,
how ridiculous is that?
That's crazy.
Like stud players like in the high school at the high school level are so spoon fed. And it doesn't mean all of them are soft. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that they're spoon fed. Like there's nobody will tell them like, yo, make this adjustment. Everybody's like scared to tell. Like, you guys know what I'm saying?
And that's what's tough about baseball too. It's like you want a sample size. So especially in a playoff series, if you only get 15 at bats in a playoff series, it's like it's hard. It's like you almost don't want to change anything because you're like, well, I'm going to stick to what's got me here. But at the same time, it's like, no, you have to make adjustments. Like clearly you're flailing at outside pitches, so do something about it.
Well, Bryce went to a 2-strike approach like 2 years ago. He was in a 2-strike approach a lot more than not, and he was successful with it. So it's like, dude, what is going on with you?
I feel like he found more gaps in the 2-strike approach.
He did. I think he hit better in the 2-strike approach at times.
Yeah, but to your point, I think it's because it was less. Like there's not as much movement. The 2-strike approach, it was just less.
Dude, when you're that good and you can say it, you'll hit it.
Yeah,
like when you're that good, you'll find Bauer more often than not doing less. Like you just will. He just will. So it depends on what he wants. Like he's a guy who can go bat 300 and hit 25 homers, 30 home runs. He can, but is he selling out to hit long balls all the time?
And I'm not big on
try to be the hero too often than not. That's your only issue with Bryce Harper. My only issue is he wants the Twitter post the next that night on a game-winning hit. Rightfully so. I get it. Right? Like we talk about A.J. Brown wanting the football. I get it. But in baseball, you can't want that. That's why, like, if I was a closer in the ninth inning, like, I would make you chase shit. You know what I mean? I would make me show me that you're not trying to be a hero tonight for any hitter. You know what I mean? Late in games. And listen, sometimes you're successful with it because teams make a mistake, but I think more to league pitches around him on purpose. Not even about being scared, about being they know they can get him out.
But I also think it's because Boehm's always hitting behind him and nobody and their mother's scared of Boehm.
No,
and I'm not big on the protection shit.
When they did
I'm
that
not
last
big on
night,
that.
Team USA's got guys to go down the board, right? Like they got
USA, yeah.
Also cover players. No, I'm just saying, just use it tonight. They went out the zone on him. Like I'm just saying, like everybody goes out the zone on him. I don't care if Schwarber's hitting behind him. They'll just go out the zone on him because they know he'll swing. He'll want to do too much sometimes and be too aggressive. I'm not taking a shot at him. I'm just saying, like, that's the facts. That's the numbers speak to that. His chase rate's crazy. Like last year, it was not good enough. I can't. That's not star. So those comments are valid. Now you get all pissed off about the comments. This is my issue. You get all pissed off about the comments, but what changes did you make? Because you have a glaring change right in front of me. And if I know if it's a glaring change in front of me, I know it's a change in front of Matt Stairs. Not Matt Stairs.
Kevin Long.
Kevin Long. I know it. And you can say, well, how do you know that? Because it's that simple. Like, it's that simple. We're not talking about changing up a whole stance and stuff. We're talking about getting in your load less sinking, less dipping into the hip. That's 101, man. That's 101. How many guys do you see sink into their back hip like that around the leg? How many guys?
A lot. I think Soto does it a ton.
Okay, well, Soto does it. He doesn't do it to that level.
Yeah.
He does not do it to that level. And Soto will go in two-strike approaches, and Soto will foul off the world too. We'll say whatever we want about him. He's such a good hitter. You know what I mean? He's a mutt sometimes in the field for sure, but he's a grinder always at the plate. He always has been. So I'll never take away his plate discipline and his ability with two strikes. It's just different. But he's got way better than hand-eye than Hart because at this point of his age too. You know what I mean? So we're talking about age and we're talking about like your skills not diminishing, but at 32, maybe they start going the other way a tiny, tiny bit. So, I got to simplify my game. Not to make this longer than it needs to be. It's just when I don't see that change happen in spring, it pisses me off. Because I talked about it last year as a change I thought should happen over the offseason. Perfect time to do it, right? He makes comments. Go make a little adjustment yourself. Show people, like, look at me. I'm making a tiny adjustment. Goes a long way with the guys around you in your locker room that your best player is willing to make little adjustments and tweaks to his stance or to his load. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I don't think so. But I think we go from a 250 hitter to a 280, 290, maybe 300 hitter. Like just by less.
I think I'm not big on the protection shit, but at the same time I am. I feel like you could lead him off. You could bat him 1 or 2. If you bat him 1 or 2, I think he's better off because you're not going to pitch around the leadoff guy. You're not going to want him on. Or if he bats 2, you're not going to pitch around him to get the Schwarber. And I hate this. Like I get it. You want the lefty righty thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we talked about this before. We won a World Series with 2 lefties, Chase Utley, Ryan Howard, back to back. So it's like I don't understand. Like I get it. Like they bring a lefty out the pen, but guess what? It'll be their best versus our best.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm cool with it.
I've never gotten it. Like I get it if you want to do it for like Brandon Marsh late in the game and get a righty in there. Like I got you in a way, right? Like I got you, but like I should never be worried about 1 through 5 if I have too many lefties. Punch yourself square in the dick if that's what you concern yourself with right in the lineup, because then your 1 through 5 ain't good enough. I'm just gonna riddle you that. Then if you're scared, then they're not good enough. So I don't care about the book. I care about, hey, I got if protection means so much to people, and I'm air quoting it, because at times it doesn't mean anything to me, but I hear it. So, okay, so why would they not back the back? Why would they not? Like, somebody riddle me why they wouldn't be 3-4 in your lineup.
I think it's stupid, or just 2-3 at that. But yeah, 3-4 for sure.
I mean, I said what I wanted the top 4 to be a little while ago. I mean, I want Crawford, Turner, Harper, Schwarber. That's what I want the top 4 to be. That's what it should be.
I don't hate it. And if Crawford struggles, you just put Turner there. Turner won the batting title last year.
Yeah, careful, because you're gonna have guys on Twitter and the biggest dryer sheets in the country, like the biggest bounce, like you're talking about you put the whole roll in, the whole dryer sheet roll, you probably catch fire. And this is the kind of guys you're talking about. They're like, he's too young for it. Okay, guys, he's too young for it. He grew up around the damn game, you idiots.
Grew up around the game. He's hit leadoff everywhere he's been. He's hit 300 plus everywhere he's been. Just fucking put him there. Let him go.
For it. It's a pedigree. Like Greg and Noah know I've talked about pedigree more than anything else in the world for years. Now, Jalen Reagor was a mess, right? I didn't think he was going to be a mate because I called him a gadget spinner, and I was furious that night. But like a lot of times when you're talking about like Carl Crawford, who was I won't say a 5 tool, but a 4 tool for sure. Right, maybe a little 5, man, a little pop in
his early career.
Yeah, in his early career, definitely had a little pop. And it's his son, and he's bigger than him, and plays the same position. Yeah, he's probably going to be better than him. Like that's immediately where my head goes. Yeah, probably going to be better than that. Better than that. Ooh, got a little kickback. Good to have you, Tom.
Well, Matt Cord tribute. Joel Embiid.
Tyrese Maxey. No.
Died.
Now it's gone.
Good that, yeah.
No, but I'm with you. I think Harper, Schwarber, back to back. Why wouldn't you?
Or even if you don't want to have Crawford lead off and just go Turner, Harper, Schwarber. I think I'd rather have Schwarber hitting 3, hitting behind Harper. Because then maybe he'll be a little bit more passive. Maybe he'll take more of those balls because he knows there's a guy behind him that can mash. Because again,
but I don't think teams will give him I don't think they're going to pitch around him as much. Nobody's scared of him.
I figured it out.
No one's scared of him.
I figured it out.
All right. What is it, Tom?
I figured out oh my God, these guys are idiots. I know why they do it. I don't even have the numbers in front of me. They don't want him taking the walks. They don't want it. They want him to be able to drive baseballs. Just like in the NBA, they want him to shoot as many threes as you can shoot.
Yeah, I mean the game.
Really,
and all the other bullshit. That's what's wrong with the base hit? What's wrong with a walk? I don't know. I don't think it's just Harper. I think it's a lot of sluggers in today's game that
they're pigs.
They don't want to take a pitch.
They're pigs.
I also think analytics just completely ruin baseball. Also, some of them are important, some of them help.
Oh yeah, and all
tonight ain't the show for it. Tonight ain't the show for it. You catch it on Monday nights. You catch it on Monday night. You catch A2D, the A2D Travel Ball Pod on Monday nights or travel. Okay, on Monday nights. And
talk about launch angle on that.
No. I'm just talking about not wanting to take walks, showcase baseball. What showcase baseball has become, when you talk about the 16, 17U age group and sort of what that's become. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's
it's just like
that does suck too, though. If you had coaches coming out,
they're so obsessed with velocity instead of teaching a kid how to pitch with pinpoint control, using both sides of the plate, changing speeds, changing the hitter's eye level. It's all of that.
But if you're a 16-year-old junior or a 17-year-old, right? Like you have a college coach coming to see you, they come to one game and you get walked 3 times. It's better than getting out 3 times, but you got to be in your head okay, I'm not going to be too selective. Anything close.
They don't want you to.
Yeah.
And then in college ball, it's different. But again, I think guys they think the way to get to the big leagues is to drive baseballs and swing the bat. And the only way off the island is to swing your way off. So, You know that.
I thought it was to
You're
swim
right.
your way off.
Well, no, I think it's swing it. You know what I mean? You ain't
Well,
gonna
see,
walk
look,
your way off.
if you can swing your way off the island, you don't have to swim. It's okay.
Exactly.
You're just gonna
They'll just fly you here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it is simple, baby. You know what I mean? It ain't 1962 here, right? Like we'll get you a flight in, babe. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious.
Instead of the raft, you take the 740.
Yeah, 4 years ago you could have just walked it. You know what I mean? But now we'll fly you. But either way, I'll say that like that's how they get like I have no problem with it. Like I have no problem with like that's the culture of like not wanting to walk, right? Like I have no problem with it. But the American culture is right there with it. So this ain't a one way one trick pony here. It's just them. You know, no, it's all baseball. It's become a thing where like it's like frowned upon. Like you were I struck out. No, you walked. Like you go that way. I mean, you go to first, bud. You don't come back to the dugout. You know what I mean?
Well, that was the biggest thing of Team USA last night. They didn't have a leadoff guy get on, dating back to the game prior in the 6th inning.
Mm-hmm.
It was like how many straight innings? 12, 13, 14 straight innings.
It was the 3rd inning against against Mexico.
Yeah. So it was like 14 straight innings of the leadoff guy not getting on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like you need the leadoff guy on. I don't care who you are. Don't mash baseballs. Just get on.
Kind of like our Phillies in the playoffs. Well, we might go 5 innings without getting a fucking base runner.
Because baseball's a funny game. Like depending on the scenario, like let's say you're down 5-0, right? Leadoff guy gets on. And you hit a home run. A home run is low. It's almost an inning killer. As crazy as it sounds, It's like okay,
it is.
It's 5-2 now, but now they can breathe. Brand new ball game. Like the walks and the singles and the doubles and like when you pile it on, and that's where the momentum. That's where you score your runs. So like a 2-run shot is a momentum killer, and then it's like all right, you're still up. You're still down 5-2. Other team's not panicking. When you get those constant walks and guys on base, and you just got grinders like at bats, that's where the other teams start to panic.
Yeah, and
you saw a completely different approach at the plate last night from those guys versus the first 3 games. Like obviously you're playing a different level of talent, but not even really. Like you played like Michael Lorenzen shut you down last night. Again, obviously Michael Lorenzen is a solid ball player, right? He threw a no-hitter in his first start with the Phillies.
What happens to pigs?
Huh?
What happens to pigs?
They get slaughtered.
Yeah. And when you go up to the plate and you want to be a bunch of piggies, you get slaughtered. You get diced up. And that's all it is. Like it's not talent, it's not focus, it's trying to do too much. And it could be not being an oink oink and just trying to do too much too, right? Right. And not trying to be selfish, but just like wanting to impress your teammates, wanting to produce, like we talk about. Baseball is weird like that. Every other sport, I'm going to tell you to go do too much. Basketball, I'll tell you to run around with your hair on fire like you're Dennis Rodman. So like it's all sports are all different in what you're doing. You know what I mean? And especially as a hitter, I just think these guys are idiots. I really do. I've come to the conclusion like big league hitters are so freakish and they're morons, and some of them are morons because like they do so much to get to the same spot. Like you're that comfortable hitting like that, like that you can't make. You know what I mean? Hey JT, maybe bring the foot in. I'm just saying, maybe bring the front foot in at 36. Okay, babe. Maybe this. Hey, maybe now we're not gonna be open anymore like that anymore because my front hip flies, down the first base side or the third base side every time. So maybe I'll just go straight. Think they went out a little. What, people think I'm a T-baller now? Like, shut up. Like, just make a little, like, I can watch it on my TV. Sorry.
Make it a little bit easier. You're right. You're right. The simple. I mean, obviously, I'm coaching kids between the ages of 8 and 18. But the simpler that you make the game, the better off you do. It's when you press, you try to do too much, you fuck up. It's just simple. It's a simple game.
Hitters got to be relaxed. Hitters got to trust one spot. Like we could do hit and talk all night, but like bigger than that, man. Just like play a little defense in basketball and put a bat in your hand and go swing it. Like like, you know what's cool? Getting on base. Yeah, I said, you know what's cool? You know what's cool? Hey, batting 450 this summer. That's cool. That's cool. Do people care if you look like Griffey, right? Or you know what I mean? Or if you sink like Harper, or if you freaking look like Tony Gwynn, and you bang, 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 bang. You think people care? You think people are like, oh, he didn't have this cool stance.
Keeping a rally going with the game on the line. That's cool.
Like, Trouty's pretty basic. I mean, his elbow's up to the sky, but overall, pretty basic overall what he's doing, not a lot going on.
Well, you just see it in how vilified Luis Ariz is.
Mm-hmm. He's a star.
You know what I mean? How he's the last guy who signed in free agency. He's always just picked apart. He's always picked apart, and you might like him or not, but all the dude does is hit. He doesn't strike out. He does everything we just talked about.
He's a one-tool player. All he does is hit baseball, but he's won multiple batting titles. Like, dude won a batting title in Minnesota, got traded to Miami, won a batting title in Miami, got traded to San Diego. Like, nobody wants it. It's crazy. He doesn't hit home runs, but I think he hit like 340 one year. It was nuts. Everything's a single though, so nobody gives a shit, and he's bad at defense. Either way.
Yeah, analytics killed baseball. I think Rob Thompson's too analytical too. Like, I feel like he doesn't. I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But I feel like sometimes when the game's going on, I'm like, is he watching it or is he staring at a spreadsheet? Like, I feel like there's never a feel. It's just like the numbers tell me to do this, so I'm going to do this. Not like, hey, this guy's been hot or this guy doesn't look too hot. Like,
I think a lot of it comes from the front office, and you can say that in a lot of professional sports these days. It's a shame. I mean, especially in baseball, it's like sometimes you just got to go with your gut instincts and in-game situations and feel for it,
And you can nitpick every call because hindsight's 20/20. But like that bunt in the Dodgers series, that's atrocious.
Oh, God, it's the worst.
Like hindsight's 20/20. I know he got thrown out, this, that, and the fifth, but it's like you're rallying. There's no outs. You go for the win in that scenario. I don't care what the analytics say about if he gets the third with one out, you have an 80% probability of tying the game. Screw that. He's already in scoring position. There's no outs. You can feel the momentum shifting. You let Stott roll over to second base like he did all year.
That's all he's got to do.
It's like, it's just a joke. But I don't know. I feel like the analytics have just totally killed baseball. And there's a couple times too where it's like, and again, you can make the argument it was time, but like Alvarado to what's his name? I don't even remember. The lefty.
Matt Strom.
No. The lefty on Houston. The ball didn't land yet.
Oh, Alvarez.
Jordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Jordan Alvarez. That ball didn't land yet. You had to bring the lefty, and you take Zach Wheeler out, who's been dealing. He was dealing. And you take your best player out to face their best player to bring in Alvarado just because he's a lefty. That makes no sense to me. Again, hindsight's 20/20. And then same thing, you took Luzardo out and you bring Kerkering in and he has a brain fart. Like, I don't know. Part of me, it's hindsight's 20/20, so it's like no shit, Sherlock. But at the same time, it's like have a feel.
But you can make those calls though in the moment, like you're talking about, right? Like we all knew as soon as that happened that it wasn't the right call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, how about
I'm big on my best versus your best.
Umpire?
Like
the umpire last night was brutal.
No, I was gonna say, how about the umpire telling JT you missed that call against Alex Cole in the
fuck you, dude. I don't give a shit. No,
right after he missed it. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information now? Like, what am I supposed to do?
True that.
What about Johan Duran in the game and Ohtani up to the plate, and you intentionally walk him when he's 1 for 19 in the series? I get how great he is, but again, I'm big on my best versus your best, and there's a base open, so you can still pitch around him. You don't have to put him on.
Well, I don't think did they intentionally walk him, or did they just pitch around him?
Pretty sure they just put him on. They loaded the bases, and then he ended up walking in the next guy. They intentionally walked him, and then they walked in the next guy.
Oh. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah, and I get that because he took him deep 3 times or twice when he was with the Twins.
Yeah, but it's like Major League. I got a hunch he's due. Like you just,
no, I don't.
It's your best versus their best.
Exactly.
Look, I get it.
Sooner or later, you need to get an out. You know.
And you give him room with a base open. Now they intentionally walked him. That's exactly what happened. And it was bases loaded, and then he ended up walking the first guy he pitched to.
Yeah,
I forget who it was. Betts maybe, but he walked him, and it's like now you just walked in the tying run.
Right.
I think that was the Sanchez inning. I think that
It was after that call was missed. They pulled Sanchez.
Yep.
So multiple what ifs. But I'm just saying, it's like have a feel in that moment. To me, the guy's 1 for 19, struggling all series. You can make the counter argument. Okay, he's probably due. But we traded for this guy. This is our best. We're bringing him in the 7th inning because it's high leverage. It's not the 9th inning. We're bringing him in the 7th. Like my best versus your best. Let's go. But Robbie spreadsheets staring at whatever the hell it's telling him, and I don't know. That's why I'm not big on Rob Thompson. But I think he had a heck of a career, obviously with the Yankees and stuff. But it's time to hang it up. I think the problem is the people that's what I get sick about on this team. Everyone likes each other. Like I get it's important. Like the camaraderie is there, the chemistry is there. Well, we all like Rob Thompson. We rally behind Rob. We like each other. We're a big tight knit group in the clubhouse. I don't give a shit. You guys can hate each other and win games. Like it's not really doesn't mean anything. As long as you play hard and play for each other. I don't care if you guys are hanging out after
the Yankees in the 70s. I mean, my God, Billy Martin and Reggie Jackson, they went at each other's throats every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't hate each other and then expect them to play for each other. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I hear you. You don't need all kumbaya, but
there's a balance. But
I think I liked that they had that love for each other, and I think it played early on. But I think that went out the window when they let their air quote like biggest leader out the door, and right, wrong, or indifferent. Like we knew the play on the field was right, but what he was to that locker room was different, right? So you could see that impact translate. But once he went to Milwaukee, it was like, okay, well, that was your so-called leader at the time. Production might not always been there, but they talked about it. We don't have to like them, love them, indifferent, but that's the truth. So then now, to me, like the Buckets point, like I don't want you hating each other, but I don't also need all kumbaya all the time either. Like, I need some players, and I think we're really good because I especially think our rotation's disgusting. And
rotation's disgusting. Your bullpen's good.
Yeah, bullpen's good. My closer's disgusting. I feel good. It's just can the lineup be good enough?
I don't have any doubts that the lineup will be good enough in the regular season. I don't think you have enough to get past the Dodgers because you're comparing yourself to the Dodgers right now. Your staff is right there. Your bullpen's right there. Is your lineup right there? No, it's not. Unless Bryce Harper's playing like an MVP, unless Kyle Schwarber's playing like an MVP, you need Justin Crawford to come up and be really good. You need Trey Turner to be really good, right? You need Adolis Garcia to have a bounce back year, right? Because up and down that Dodgers lineup, it's a stud-filled squad.
Yeah, but Tom says it every year. Tom says it every year about the NFL season. I've heard it at least like 2 years in a row. When you look at the NFL schedule in July, like you don't know who you're playing. Like I get the Dodgers are loaded, but you have no idea what. Like it's 162 games. Obviously, same thing for us. But like you don't know who's going to be there. You don't know if there's moves made at the deadline. You don't know if guys get hurt. Like it's not. I can't be like, oh, I'm scared of the Dodgers right now.
I'm not scared of the Dodgers. Like that's not what I'm saying, really. Like because again, I fully expect this team to end up with somebody else playing the outfield at some point, like at the deadline, because your infield's set, right? You're not going to do anything infield wise. You try to do that with Bo Bichette. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get somebody else, right? The infield thing could be Aiden Miller coming up at some point in like May or June, right? That's your infield improvement, right? Where you could improve in the outfield is by going to getting a left fielder or somebody or a center fielder at some point at the deadline, right? That's where you're going to improve. You're going to get one outfielder, preferably somebody who's right-handed. But other than that, that's your lineup. This is it. You spent all your money that you spent is in the rotation. You just gave Jesus Luzardo an extension, which again I love. Wheeler should be back. You're gonna get another Chris Sanchez year. Hopefully Luzardo puts up the same stats. Hopefully you get a bounce back year from Aaron Nola. You'll get rookie Andrew Painter, and then you got whatever you can get out of Taijuan Walker, who pitched decently for Mexico the other night. Pitched all right. No, like your rotation's fine. You probably have the best rotation in baseball. Your bullpen's good, right? Outside of Brad Keller throwing a ball into center field last night, he's been pretty good in spring training.
Yeah, that's the biggest fear is the bats. It's a broken record. It's going to be
the
our
bottom
best.
of the rotation, and are your stars going to show up in playoff this year? Because they showed up in 21. They showed up in 21 or 22, whatever year it was.
22, yeah.
22. They showed up in 22. They haven't shown up since. So they need to
Harper
show
was
up.
telling Gene Segura to get the hell out of the locker room. Maybe we got to bring that back.
Maybe.
Did you see that, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We do need more Dominicans or Hispanic guys. Need more of that.
But yeah. I mean, we have one of the best staffs in baseball. So at the end of the day, I think the only team that beats us is ourselves. I just think it's going to be, do your star players hit? Does the bottom of the order hit? Do we hit as a team? If we're hitting as a team.
Games. Can you go beat somebody 3-2 in the playoffs? Like, that's how you're built right now.
Yep.
So play to that strength.
This team's going to go out and win 90 games.
They should
win 90 games.
And to our point earlier, just get on base. Like, I hate that we have to win by the long ball all the time. That's what sucks, too. Like, I feel like sometimes, too, when Schwarber gets solo home runs all the time, or, like, you get a 2-run shot, you almost have to hit 3 or 4 home runs in a game to win the game. Because we don't do, like, how many base knocks do we have? I think it's just boom, double play balls that there was a guy on third with nobody out, or bases loaded, nobody out, boom, double play ball. And you get an RBI. Like, I feel like that's the only way we get runs other than home runs. Like, it's like a double play ball. They'll give up the run. They'll sacrifice it.
And to your point, I mean, the few runs we scored in the playoffs, basically, they were via the home run.
Yeah.
No, obviously, when we're going well, we do that well. You know?
Yeah, but it's like a basketball team that lives and dies by the 3 because the analytics say so. It's the same thing with us. Like, I don't want to live and die by the long ball. Like, it's nice to have it. Don't get me wrong. Schwarber's going to hit 60 bombs. Great. I don't want to live and die by that.
No, that's true. You have to be able to manufacture runs even when the ball's not flying out of the yard.
And I just want to hope this lineup is good enough to do it, right? I want to hope Crawford and him. We talked about Stott. You know, you hope Bohm. You know, JT needs to have a better year, which I don't know if he can at 36. And then, you know, can Garcia produce, right? Like, you need these guys to. Marshy, can he have a good year? Like, he finished really strong for the most part, right? Can he sustain a really good year? So there's a lot of that. If that stuff can happen, he can be better as a lineup. So you just don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know until you go out there and play. We do know what postseason baseball looks like, but you know, if you can be contagious for most of the year on doing things a certain way, you can carry that in with you. Right. And that's just like we talked about. Like, man, hey, guy on second, less than no outs. Like, I'm trying to do a job in a way here once I get to 2 strikes. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to hit a ground ball the other way. I'm trying to be unselfish. I'm trying to manufacture runs here. You know, make it easier to get it for the next guy. Pass the baton. Like, you just got to be able to play like that. But whatever. Great show.
Just go grind that bats out. Go be different. Everyone else is trying to hit the long ball. You got 2 guys to hit the long ball. Everybody else is a grinder. Just go grind the bats out. Get guys out of the game in the 5th inning. Get into a bullpen. But by the time you're playing the 3rd or 4th game of the series, they got nobody in the pen. You're putting up 15 runs a game. You're just winding guys out.
And old Mother Hubbard's left in the cupboard.
Let's do one of those. Get after that.
Chuba Hubbard? Chuba?
Hey, my man Chuba. Thank God Rico Dowdle's out of Carolina because I need him to be good in Dynasty next year.
Yikes.
Oracle Brian Pumper. That's hilarious.
He's a moron.
Is a difference maker.
He's a moron. I don't have any difference making nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good spring. Giddy up.
You know, I mean, I like the kid. He's always hit everywhere he's been. We've talked about this before, but like I'm not putting my eggs in that basket until that basket shows me it's got eggs in it.
Yeah, not at 12:30.
No. So, but great show. No. I mean, went over a lot. Yeah, great talk.
We're all over the place tonight.
Yeah, but we feel like we're getting at the end in some fashion, via trade. So we gave you some options there. If you're just tuning in now, you can go back and listen to everything we talked about from beginning to end here. We then segued in the Sixers, Matt Cord,
Kate Scott.
Kate, good to have her tonight. Little Tommy McGinnis, we got to a little road rage. No road race.
Don't forget.
Oh, baby.
Oh. And then we talk World Baseball Classic, and then obviously, got in the Harper's a fraud, and
I don't know about all that, but all right.
We did not say that. I'm sorry. I just get a little over animated. I keep thinking he's still with Nationals, because they won when he left. But I mean, yeah.
Now it's our turn, damn it. Let's go.
That's where I was going.
Give me back my damn trophy.
It's our turn now. All right, yeah, okay.
We want our fucking trophy.
I'm not saying I'll never say anything he says. I'll never say anything he says until he wins one. I refuse to say a word John Middleton spits out of his mouth until he actually brings the trophy back then.
Hey, we'll get our fucking trophy, and then we won't have baseball for a year.
I do like Harp though, so I want to make that clear. Like, he's my guy. I just always have kept it 100 since he's gotten here. Praise him when he does what he should do, and I'll crush him. And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's what this is about. That's what it's all about. And people can be bothered by it, and you're just in your 260 world. You know what I mean?
Hit the litter box.
Yeah, just hit Kate's litter box, and we're good, and you'll feel great. So, it's an upside Oracle. We're doing it upside at 12:31 about Otto Kemp. We're talking upside. You don't lead off with Justin Crawford. You come in with Otto Kemp. You know what I mean? Like, that's your way in tonight to the conversation. Like, hey, I got a great one. I'm gonna lead off with Otto, and not like the clear and obviously fucking specimen that Justin Crawford is. He just looks like a specimen. Does he not? I feel like he's like a small forward playing. Like, he's just so tall.
It's like Justin Edwards out there.
He's huge.
That's what I'm saying. He's like a two guard. He's like a two guard leading off. Like, you know what I mean? Lead him off. Lead off the two guard. Because he looks like he's going to hit everything over the fence, and then he's going to hit line drives all over the yard on you. And that will end the conversation there. We're talking about contact. We're talking about those things. Well, that's it. That's a guy that is that. Mm-hmm. That's a guy that is that. Like, he plays his strengths. And that's what obviously got him here. So I don't expect him to stop playing his strengths. And then listen, hopefully him and Painter are a hit. Because if they're a hit year one, I'll see you motherfuckers. See you on the parade route. You know what I'm saying? And everybody probably be hurt at that app. You know what I mean? Like, they'll everybody be hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
but then it also means Aiden Miller's a bum. Because we can't have all three of them.
Why not?
We're not that lucky. We're not that lucky.
Yeah, it's true.
Us.
Because it's never us.
Aiden Miller has been projected to be better than both of them. No shot.
He's a poor man Scott King.
So that means Crawford.
He's a poor man Scott. I'm done. End the show. I'm over it.
He's Otto Kemp's cousin. He's Otto Kemp's cousin.
Oh, wonderful.
We just need Aiden Miller to get back on the field.
Please. No, it's a phantom injury. I'm telling you. He was going to go off in spring training. He's going to take Alec Boehm's job. And they didn't want it to happen. So, like, oh, you got a back spasm. So go sit down.
Jesus, really like that.
I'm up in June.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
I love a good conspiracy theory, so I'll probably buy in.
Oh, yeah, that's all I do.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean, they're always right anyway, so.
Yeah, I end up being right,
Yep.
All right, well, great show. Not a conspiracy. Philly's going for 90. And the Sixers just looking to find a healthy body. So call them if you need them.
Can we sign 10 days? Can we just 10-day it at the end of the bench?
Yeah. Why not? Sure.
I will absolutely.
Sixers, I'm available.
Yeah,
I will absolutely shoot.
You don't even have to pay for my flight. I'll come off for 10 games.
Nobody leaving.
Yeah, you don't have to pay me. I'll go out there. I'll go show.
No. You have to pay me.
Yeah. I'll play for free
throws.
I'll hit 37 free throws.
Oh yeah.
On my way to 85.
Oh my God! I don't want to talk about this. That was a disgraceful thing last night. It was so bad.
It's the NBA. You know what I mean?
That was awesome.
Oh my God.
Bam Adebayo is dog shit. He stinks.
We're talking about 83 from Bam. Kobe's rolling over in his grave right now. with 75 free throws. Okay, 75 free throws. I feel like with 37.
And that
Why
last
can't
few
anyone
minutes,
else do it?
that last few minutes was atrocious.
It was atrocious.
That's the problem. That's the issue.
Well, Joel did. Joel did 70 and 77 or whatever, 70 in the third quarter. He didn't even play the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Against Wemby.
Yeah, cooked them.
Took a soul.
Now Wemby's
Hasn't been right since.
and now Wemby's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joel hasn't played since.
Makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. I don't know if I can go down Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I could even put on my big boy pants and go down there because
You're not getting your Daylon Terry jersey yet?
I just don't know if I can go down there, dude. Like, I guess I can go down for VJ.
Is he even playing?
You don't want $16 beers
the other night.
Yeah, $16 beers of fucking cotton candy. You might as well just shove it up my ass. You know what I mean? Like 20. If I spent 20. Guy asked me to tip it. Guy's like, yeah, you want a tip on there? I was like, I guess, man. Like,
you already took the tip of my credit card off. I don't know if I can give you more.
Yeah, like
what are we tipping? What are we tipping, bro?
He handed me a cotton candy. Like, grow up.
I hear you. The tipping culture's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, like I go to Seven Brew and they got it on the screen and then like they flip that back over to see if you paid and they see the
just gonna ask you a couple questions.
They knew they knew your total, so they knew if you added a tip or not. So it's like, well, I got to hit the 15%, I guess.
It's also, what's crazy too? People will tip the waiter and waitresses more than the delivery drivers. Like the guy will use his own car, drive 15 minutes to your house, 15 minutes back, 30 minutes in the car using his own car. And then the lady will walk 5 feet with your soup and we're tipping her 20%. She'll walk 5 feet to the kitchen and hand you a fork. And it's like, oh, here's a $25 tip.
And probably bring you the wrong fucking soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably might get brought the wrong soup either way. But the truth is, like, I always felt like, in the day, you should get nothing less than 10, nothing less than 10, dropping off food, nothing less. Nothing less. Anything else is, well, why'd you order it? You can't afford it then. You know what I mean? You're a piece of shit. That's how I look at anybody like that. Like, if you're going to get something dropped off to you, all right, where you can just go, let me just open my door. All right, you give that guy, you told that guy a 10-piece. Minimum. If you're ordering $100 worth of food, you should throw a 20. You know what I mean? He's got a little class. You order $100 worth of food. This guy made two. This guy spent all this gas. The food weighed his car down. You know what I mean? So,
Food weighed his car.
Probably did on a fucking $100 order.
Food weighed his car down.
Yeah, good talk. See you guys next week. You know what I mean? We'll do it again.
Yes, sir.
Do it again. Sure, we'll have 5 more guys out for the Sixers.
I'll actually be sitting up.
Hey, relax. Who's back first? You can play a little Sixers roulette.
Tommy, they might call you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want any parts of it because I'll probably just get banged up even more than I am because it's a culture down there.
You'd fit right in. You'd be out in 2 seconds and be like,
no, the Sixers
are
the 49ers of the NBA. Sixers are the 49ers in the NBA. Where's the what is it called? Where's the power station at? There's one down there, right? One down there, like I don't know where that thing is. In Camden, I guess now. Power station right next to the facility.
Yeah. Definitely a train right there.
An aquarium there.
There you go. Figured that. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, figures.
I miss Campbell's Field, man. Bring that back.
Josh Shapiro.
Buckets is mobile.
Yeah, we gotta burn that down. I mean, we gotta get that out of there. We gotta be like Niners fans. We gotta start the petition. Get that out of there. We're gonna need them to move over the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Was that Burns saying he was watching golf? Or I don't even know what's on.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I got live golf on the screen right now.
Live golf. That's what it is. Yeah. What was on that?
Golf,
the baseball classic. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that was on earlier.
Greg, not a live guy, right? Greg.
No, I love live.
Yeah, you're right. You are a live.
Yeah. Club live. Yeah.
Any club with. All right. Well, great Wednesday nights. See you all next week. Well, maybe some more Eagles news too. Hopefully. Good start though. Good start.
Definitely good start.
Goddard signs tomorrow. Book it.
All right, I like it.
That'd be good news.
Yeah, love that.
Why not?
Need
You
him.
have a tight end.
A little 2-year piece. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
And then like, not to go back into it, but then our tight end was good.
Oh,
Right?
and I'm happy.
Goddard, Calcaterra, and then a blocker. Yeah.
Oh, love a physical. Love a physical
Get
jump.
after it.
Yep. Love some physicality. Let's go. All right. Great shit. See you next week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like, subscribe, follow on your way out. It's been A2D Wednesday nights. We love you. Love yourself.